Yo, it's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we are locking in another day, another dollar, and we're hitting the trenches. You already know what the fuck going on. I go by the name of YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. That's what I'm talking about. We are talking all things decentralized finance, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, investment. We're talking motivation, success, day trading. We're talking economics, finance. We're talking Wall Street, Nvidia, Tesla, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, you name it, we got it. We're talking all things financial freedom and how to make it. We're talking about meme coins. We're talking about Doge coins. We're talking about everything in between. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. We will get started in just one moment. I'm sending these links around. Good to see you, Wirt. What's up? Yo. Wirt. Hey, welcome. Yeah. Let's go. Just sending these around. I'm almost done now. Boom. And one more. Boom. Nice. Alright, what's up? Good to see you. Another day, another dollar. It's beautiful out here in the trenches. Hey, thank you for the 2026 gifts. Yeah, new year, new me. New year, new you. New year, newly financially free. Good to see you guys. Macro's trending down today. We've lost about $70 billion off the top. 135 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Bitcoin's down 1% on the day. ETH is down 2.6% on the day. XRP down 3.1%. Solana down 1.6%. BNB down 0.8%. Doge is actually up. Dogecoin is still trending upwards, up 25% on the week, up 1.3% in the past 24 hours. This is a big deal because that's the biggest indicator we have that alt season is still here. People are looking for opportunity late in the cycle with high conviction, classic OG meme coins. So pretty good. Happy New Year. Shit happens. Welcome. Why did I retire the glasses? Because consumer feedback has shown that people prefer to watch me when I don't wear any glasses or hat. Have I seen Echo? No, I have not. Let's go pull it up. Echo. We literally just woke up. Literally just hit the trenches. Haven't seen anything yet. We're jumping in first and foremost. Michael Asmar says, can you please explain how to make money on meme coins? Well, you buy low and you sell high. Ant says, do you remember me, Crypto Rap? Yes, Ant. I remember you. You've been around a while. This is Echo. It's a Claude bot that deploys tokens. Yeah, we've got a lot of Claude narratives going around in the market right now. Me personally, I'm quite annoyed by them. I don't think they're particularly bullish. I don't think they're actually good narratives. I don't think they're built to last. And honestly, I don't understand why everybody is talking about Claude when the thing has existed literally for months. Like, the thing is for the better part of a year, if not 2 years at this point. Doesn't make any sense. It's kind of mad. They're saying if you join the X community, it will make a coin. Rather strange. Yeah, you know, it's a good gimmick, but that's all Claude vibe coding is. It's a bunch of gimmicks. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go too in-depth. But I think the biggest sign that this stuff is bearish is who actually did this? Frank D. Gods. Frank D. Gods, one of the biggest serial extractors in all of cryptocurrency, made the pivot to Claude vibe coding. I mean, that just tells the whole story right there, I feel. How long should I hold a meme coin? Pretty much as long as you feel like, bro. It depends. Depends on the coin, depends on the narrative, depends on the market cycle, depends on the macro, and most of all, it depends on your conviction, it depends on your personal trading psychology, and it depends on your risk tolerance. Glasses or no glasses, we still love you. You're a light in the space. Thank you. I appreciate that. But we still have the glasses here. I could put them on, but then you'll see my viewership will drop immediately. Watch. We have 41 viewers right now. I put the glasses on. Watch what happens. Watch. Everyone pay attention to the chat. It's dropping now. It's going down. Well, actually, we gained 3 viewers. Oh, is that Potato Guy? He make Opus the Trencher. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who Potato Guy is. I'm here because you put the glasses on. Respect. Frank shills anything equals red flag. Yes. Sorry, my English. I'm Portuguese. Oh, don't worry about it, bro. Obrigado, or whatever you guys say. Thoughts on Hachiko? Let's go take a look. I'm here for you to take the glasses off. You see the conflict we've created in the chat now? Some of you guys like the glasses. Some of you guys don't like the glasses. Do you know anything about the new Shrek coin? It's supposed to release today. What on God's green earth are you talking about? Shrek coin? What do you mean by that? You think Shrek is making a coin? What? He's deploying from the swamp? You know, a rug pull is like an onion. There's many layers to take your guys' Solana. Wait, let me plug this in real quick. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Actually, putting the glasses on has effectively doubled my viewership. Maybe we got to keep them on, chat. But I think there's an upward limit here. When I wear the glasses, yeah, of course they're cool, of course they're stylish, but I've heard that it undermines people's trust in me. That people trust me less when I wear these glasses. Now, I wouldn't care about that in the first place, because I'm not asking you guys to trust me, but it does contribute to viewership. Will Netflix come back up this year? You mean the stock? Netflix? Well, they keep raising their subscription price, so that revenue's got to go somewhere, right? They just acquired Warner Brothers. It's a pretty big acquisition. I honestly don't care too much about the stock market, but is that YNOT Crypto Rap? Yeah, it's me. The greatest crypto rapper of all time. I would trust you less if you didn't have it. Well, there we go. Feel free to trust me less now. Here's the hat. Hey, good to see you, Cox. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. What about my cat? Does my cat increase trust or reduce trust? I'm pulling my cat out. Oh. Man. There we are. Increase trust or reduce trust? Did I see that a guy bought the white whale at 24K? Nah, I didn't. We got the cat. Reduce trust or increase trust? Debatable? Sure. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you watch Austin Powers, the bad guy has this cat, right? He's got the same cat. He sits there in the chair and he goes like this. So I feel like it should reduce trust, right? You only trust Ronaldo the millionaire? Ronaldo is a very talented soccer player, but I don't know about millionaire. I don't know. That cat is full of cap. Having hairballs, but no hair. That's real, bro. I've always wondered about that. He's got balls, but he's got no hair. And then he's got hairballs. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Here's a coin called Vexa Protocol. Topped out at 113K. Yeah, David, I remember, bro. For a second, I thought you were him, and I was going to have to ban you, but then I realized. Yo, check WBE coin. The dev rug pulled it for about 30K and making a tweet about it, but the CTO ran it. That's the, that's that guy who writes blogs or whatever. Yeah. It's the guy who writes blogs. His worst boyfriend ever is the name of the blog. He had a very viral blog with 11 million views on it about how he effectively scammed a mentally unstable woman in Japan out of multiple $1,000s. And everybody saw this long-winded article about how he scammed a disabled woman out of thousands of dollars and then thought it would be a good idea to buy his coin, which he then proceeded to rug pull and scam the entire audience for $30,000. Now they're running it back a little bit, but honestly, I think the damage is done. I can't stand when people do this run it back CTO shit. Like, isn't he still getting creator fees on this? Like, he's literally getting money from you guys running this back up. The guy that scammed you, that robbed you blind, is getting richer because you guys are running this up. Where's the logic? Like, you guys, you get burned and then you turn right back around and put your hand back on the stove. It doesn't make any fucking sense, honestly. He's not. They CTO'd it. I mean, if that's true, that's fine. But honestly, bro, still, one of the worst narrative patterns I've seen in crypto history is, we got scammed. Let's run it back. No, you got scammed. Go find something that's actually worth investing in, you stupid lemmings. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me, honestly. But yeah. Let's keep moving. It's a narrative based on bag holding. And it's like, bag holding is not the right thing to do. Like, his name is still attached to the coin. It's fundamentally still about him. Every, inch of growth that coin has directly contributes to his platform. There's no such thing as bad publicity. So if the guy stole $30,000 from you guys, you really want to make him more famous? Just doesn't make any fucking sense, honestly. 300k here on a coin called Shitcoin. It's a USD1 coin, relatively old, sitting at just over 5 hours. It's got 330k on the all-time high. Bit of a slow cook here, but it's honestly so extractive. I mean, look at how deep these dips have been. CTO is only good for some that are in losses and then drop when they are almost even. Yes. CTO is just people that are coping because they were dumb and they bought the top, they lost their money, and now they are trying to do a karmic retribution by passing off the scam to somebody else. It's foul. It's like if you suffered greatly and then your idea was to make somebody else suffer so that you would feel better. It's not the way things should be. But yeah. It has worked many times. Yeah, people are not smart in this industry. They're just in it for a quick buck. I blacklist so many devs. I wish the blacklist applied to tracked wallet pings, though. That could be a cool feature. Might want to suggest that to Axiom. Maybe you could have like a blacklist web, where any wallet that's like 2 steps removed from your wallet becomes blacklisted as well. White Whale is a CTO and it ran to millions. Yes, White Whale is a very different situation. In this case, you have a guy who is a figure in the space that created a coin and then scammed it. And then the community CTO'd it and ran it up. In the other case, you had a scammer who launched a coin in somebody else's name, and then when he did that, the actual guy came and CTO'd the token. It's very different. You see how it's an inverse relationship? It's the opposite. In one case, you have a guy that scammed people that then launched the token. In the other case, you had a scammer that launched the token, and then the actual guy came and took it over. How long do you recommend to hold a meme coin? It's very variable, bro. Crypto is super dynamic. But what I can recommend is that you don't sell too quickly. Most newbies make the mistake of selling too quickly. You're never going to profit if you're in and out of a coin within 10 minutes or 20 minutes. You have to sit on it at least a little bit. Jamie says, let's cook. Let's cook, Jamie. You asked me earlier about my filters. Jamie, I have a pinned video in TikTok. You can check it out. A pinned video in TikTok about my filters. Ariane says, I never sell and take an L every time. Ariane, crypto is not a zero-sum game. Nobody's telling you to sell your entire stack at the same time. Nobody's telling you to buy your entire stack at the same time. You can scale in and you can scale out. If you're going up in price, peel off 10%, 5%, 25%, and dynamically adjust that value as the chart continues to move. Don't just sit on your hands and be like, ooh, it's not time yet. Ooh, it's not time yet. Ooh, nah, little bro. Make it time. Take profit instead of screenshots. You saw $65 go to 1,000 and then back to 50? Yeah, you're dumb as a rock, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You literally could have been selling up the entire way and probably made out with like 600 bucks. It doesn't make any sense at all for you to sit there and be like, ooh, it's not time yet. I have to sell my whole stack all at once. Ooh. Like, bro, are you a psychic? Can you read the future? Can you predict the perfect time to sell a coin? The answer is no. So why are you acting like you can? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Good to see you, PBTC. Welcome to the party. I saw your post about PBTC versus BTC and your price action in the first year. It's pretty bullish. Axiom? Yes, this is Axiom. Yo, good to see you guys. I don't know what's going on with this coin, but it's got a crazy chart. 800,000 market cap. It's called Omar WTF. Very strange coin. I guess it's a Claude coin. I can't stand these Claude coins. I need this Claude meta to end. Pull up Saturday. What's happening Saturday? Axiom sell initials feature is cool. Totally, bro. Selling initials is critical. Baby, welcome to the party. Man, my camera keeps... I'm currently compressing a video in the other tab right now. And it's kind of making my shit slow, so... Maybe I can pause it, actually. Okay, I just paused it. That should be better now. Is it a little bit better? Was I lagging a little bit before? Is it actually better now? TikTok live at 4 p.m. Beta app release. Respect, bro. Shout out to PBTC. Beta app release. TikTok live at 4 p.m. I'm actually gonna probably be live streaming at the same time. So send me a link and maybe I'll be able to pull it up. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT. And we just fixed the stream. Sorry it was so jumpy before. Do I believe BTC will drop this year? Probably. I also believe that it will go up this year. It's a very volatile asset. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Perusing the market, looking for the hottest and freshest plays. There's got to be some opportunity out here somewhere. So many Claude coins. It's one of the most miserable narratives I've seen in a long time. I absolutely can't stand AI coins. AI coins at their fundamental core are just a grift on top of a grift on top of a grift. There has never been effective AI integration on chain, despite the fact that people have tried dozens of times in dozens of cycles over the past 2 years, 3 years. It doesn't make any sense, honestly. But here we are, LARPing and wasting our time again, trying to chase these random vibe-coded bullshit coins. Another day, another dollar. It's your birthday? Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, limited edition. Jonah says, Ponky. Shout out to Ponky. I like Ponky. You know I made the Ponky rap, right, Jonah? Mush is at 1 mil market cap. Are you serious? Yeah. David, this should go down in history as one of the dumbest financial decisions you've ever made in your entire life. If you guys sold this coin, you're actually brain dead. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This coin has done nothing but go up the entire time it's existed. Look at a 30-minute chart. Name one point on this 30-minute chart where this coin looked bearish. Name one point on this 30-minute chart where the coin looked bearish. Was it this? The post-bonding dump? It didn't look bearish. Did a 30% retrace. This? Shit was like a 5% retrace. This? Shit was like a 5% retrace. There has never, ever been a moment on this chart where this looked bearish. If you guys sold, you are actually unironically dumb. Like, how do you hold a coin that does nothing but go up and then say, I can't take it anymore. It's going up too fast. I have to sell. Are you serious? Like, I seriously don't understand what's going on in your psychology there. This was so easy. This was free money. And you guys looked at it in the face, you spit on the ground, and you turned around and walked away. The hell is your guys' problem? I can't believe it, honestly. You deserve to feel bad about this. You should feel bad about this. Boogie says, been in it since 12K. Respect. Shout out to Boogie. Let's get a W in the chat for Boogie. He's been in it since 12K and he actually held. It's pretty good. Fish got you right. Respect, JoJo. Fish has been going crazy, bro. Respect, bro. You should get your dad on the live. It's gonna be lit. I held plastic for 2 weeks. It blew today. Ouch. You sold before it blew up? They were waiting for you to get out. Father says, that's what mushrooms do. They grow. Absolutely. It's a little bit of nature in there. Hey, good to see you, Ray Peso. Welcome. You sold when it blew? Oh, so you made some money? Nice. Well done. Jojo, you're cooking a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Omar almost at 1 million market cap? Yeah, we were just looking at that one. It's been running pretty well. 800K, pushing a new all-time high right now again. Looking at the 30-minute chart, there's pretty much just some impressive growth the whole time, with the exception of this one candle here. The most volatile candle of its time. How do I feel about Kabuto? I like Kabuto. You know, we're entering alt season right now. And in alt season, first people look for the top movers, the OG meme coins, and those are high conviction plays that they enter late in the cycle looking for opportunity. I think if you take a look at the macro, you see evidence of this. Doge is up 2% today, up 25% on the week. Doge is the only major coin that's up today. It's the only one. Everything else is down. Why? Because people are looking for opportunity in high conviction holds late in the cycle. They're not looking for Bitcoin. They're not looking for XRP. They're looking for something that'll actually move. So first they bid Doge, because that's baby's first idea. But then they come for the newcomers of the cycle. And when they come for the newcomers of the cycle, you start to see sustainable long-term growth on the higher quality narratives in the market. White whale is an example of this. Kabuto, I think, is another example of this. This, to me, strikes me as the kind of a narrative that can continue to range up as alt season progresses and people look for the newcomers. I feel like this could crawl back past up over 10 mil. And you know, Mr. Beast has been endorsing this. Jake Paul, Logan Paul obviously endorsed this. So some of the biggest names outside of crypto are getting involved, and that's pretty bullish as well. Guys, let's get Raps Live to 15K likes. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jojo. Everyone tap that screen and do me a huge favor. A huge favor. If there's one thing you do on this live, type a message in the chat. Type a message in the chat. If you haven't typed anything before, especially, it's really important that you message the chat. TikTok tracks the unique commenters on a stream. They keep note of who is messaging and who is not. All you have to do is send one message on the stream, any message, and then you'll be included in that metric. So if you're sitting there quietly watching behind your keyboard, that's great. Just send one message. That's all it takes. And you'll see everything go up. We've already gained about 10 viewers since then. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the messages. Dave says, please, the Discord link is not working. It's working. You're just not entering it right, bro. You have to copy the link and paste it in your browser. You can't just click it through TikTok. You have to copy the link and paste it in your browser. You copy that link and you put it in your browser. If you can't do that, you don't deserve to be in the group anyways. Sammy says, I bought Mush at 80K market cap and sold at 600K. That's a little bit better, right? That's not as bad as that other guy who sold at 30K. Respect. Yeah, the Discord is the best community in crypto. Don't take my word for it. It's totally free. It always will be free. Go check it out for yourself. It is incredible. And actually, I was just talking in the alpha group today, and I'm working with Downson. We're going to unveil a new giveaway function in the group. So right now we have 2 active giveaways in the group. We're giving away 1 Solana, and we're giving away 150 worth of core tokens. But I'm going to implement a new feature starting this week that will reward the most active participants in the chat. It will reward the most... Nikolai says, you're very sweet today. Every day you're becoming more human. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, bro? Becoming more human every day? God fucking damn it. You guys say the weirdest shit in my chat, bro. What the fuck was I before, bro? Mark Zuckerberg? I look like a reptile to you? You want me to lick my eyeball or something? What the fuck are you saying in my chat, bro? More human. God damn, bro. Yeah, your mother thinks I'm human. She sees the flesh and blood. My goodness. Anyways, I can't believe it. Without the cap and glasses? I guess, bro. Jesus Christ. I've always been a human, I swear. Oh my goodness. Okay, as I was saying, we're implementing a new giveaway feature in the group. We're going to give away Sol every week to people that are the top caller. So the top caller of the week. I think we might do it so that, I think we might randomize everything. So the top 10 most active people in the chat will be entered in a giveaway. The top 10 best callers of the week will be entered in a giveaway. The alpha chat will be entered in a giveaway. And then the most active new joins will be entered in a giveaway I think we're gonna do 4 a week. We'll give a little bit of soul, probably a fraction of a soul, maybe even as low as 0.1 every single week, to the most active chat member, the most active newbie, the best callers, and someone in the alpha chat. Pretty good. Pablo says, in my opinion, we should never sell 100% of a meme coin. Just leave some percent. Yes, Pablo. What you're picking up on is one of the cardinal rules of cryptocurrency. It's always leave a moon bag. Always leave a moon bag. Take David, for example. David sold his entire stack of mush at 30,000 market cap. If he had just left $1 worth of mush in that coin, he would have made over $80, probably more than his initial investment. But instead, he lost it all, right? Instead, he missed an opportunity. Why? Because for whatever reason, he decided that it was a zero-sum game and that he had to remove his whole stack when he could have just left $1 in and made back more than his entire initial investment. Don't be like David. Hold, at least a little bit. Here's vibes. No code, just vibes. Shout out to Nikolai. God bless you, bro. God bless you. David says, all the crypto guys push selling early at 1x, 2x, or 10 to 20%. I gotta level with you. Whoever's saying that is just actually dumb, bro. Like, that's the strategy for if you want an extra Big Mac. Like, if you actually want to make some money, you gotta hold. Whoever you're listening to, whoever's been telling you that, they're actually just bad, bro. Like, they're not even good traders. As Ray says, that works in the traditional markets. The trenches don't give a fuck. Day says, the Discord link is not working for me. Chat, let's give Day a lesson on how to copy and paste a link, since apparently he doesn't know how to copy and paste a link. So here's the TikTok chat. I'm sending the link in the chat right now. The link's right there. I just pinned it. Now you copy it. You either hold your finger on it and then you click the copy button. Then you go to your browser and you click paste. Oh shit. It actually doesn't work. Okay, wait. I need to fix that shit. My bad. Oh, I see what the problem is. I actually can solve this right now. Give me a second. My bad. I was clowning on y'all, but I guess it was my fault. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Okay. You owe bro an apology. I apologize, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for clowning on you so hard. Am I selling something or what? No, I never trade on my stream. Nice. We are so back. Okay, wait. I just need to change. We got our link back, chat. Let me just actually reset it. Sorry. We fucked it up. Okay, here. There. Boom. Okay. And with that, okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry that I clowned on you guys. Try it again one more time. Let's give a tutorial to the good, simple-minded people in the chat. This is the chat right here, and we pinned the link right there. You copy that link, and then you paste it into your browser. We'll try it again. Does it work this time? We are so back. We are so back. It actually fucking works now. My bad. I'm really bad. I'm sorry. And shout out to Malone. Malone saved the link. We did that. Yeah, my bad, everybody. But good. The link works now. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. Mush is somehow good still? Yeah, Mush has been going crazy. Hold Mush still? Everyone's in Mush for some reason. I guess Mush is like another banger. Ray says set it to never expire. Yeah, that wasn't the problem. The problem was it's a vanity link, and in order to have a vanity link, you need to have 20 boosts in the server, and one of the boosts expired, so we only had 19. So we needed to get another boost. But we got the other boost. And now everyone joined. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate your enthusiasm to join the group. It is, honest to God, the best free group in all of crypto. Totally free to join. Always will be free to join. And I'm excited to see you guys in there. Respect. So as I was saying, we've got 2 giveaways going on in there right now, and then we got some others coming up. As many as 6 giveaways just this week alone. Xmas says, is it worth putting $50 into Omar? Let's go look it up. Omar. No, I wouldn't invest at these levels, honestly. I think it's much more likely that this goes to 0 than this goes to 5 million, for example. So I personally wouldn't be getting in this at these levels. Where to start studying trading? Well, you can start anywhere. There's a lot of good places. The best free resource I have to offer you is that group that's right down there in the chat. I just pinned it. Totally free to join. Always will be free to join. You go in there, you can ask any question. It's a bunch of people that are in the same journey that you are. A bunch of people that are crypto enthusiasts that are relatively new to the market. And they will have valuable insight and valuable feedback and input and answers to your questions in order to help you out on your journey. So just go in there and ask any question, and they'll be able to help you out, including the same question you just asked me. You see, I've been in the game for a long time, right? I've been in crypto for like 10 years. I'm a bad person to ask for how do I get started when I'm totally new and don't know anything. But I've created a group full of over 10,000 people that are all in exactly the same shoes that you are, so that you guys can help each other out. It's kind of how it works. So, yeah. Is it worth buying purple Wojak dip? I can't stand purple Wojak, bro. I think it's one of the weakest narratives in the market, in my opinion. I think it's really dumb. What's my filter to buy? You mean my, like, fee settings? My fee settings, you see them over here. I have 2% slippage, 0.000000001 priority, and 0 bribe. If you notice, compared to the presets in Axiom, I'm paying 90% less in fees and still able to land trades. I'm paying 90% less in fees and still able to land trades. Limited says, going to trade now with Jack and Daniel. Hey, that's better than with Jack Duvall. You got a Discord server? Yeah, it's right down there in the chat. Totally free to join. Always will be. You copy that link, you put it in your browser, you'll see it. This guy just spammed the word early 3 times. Man, I literally don't understand people that copy and paste the same message over and over again. To me, it's like one of the most top 5 baboon moves that you could ever do in my chat. When you see somebody in real life, do you say, hey there, how's it going? 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 You know what we call that? We call that being really fucking obnoxious. Like, if you do that to somebody, they're just gonna walk away and think you're an idiot. So why do you do that in my chat? It just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's not how you communicate with people. Betty says, how about bag work? That's OG. That's OG. Bag work. 1.4 million. Because I don't see it? Man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. There's 88 other people in the chat right now. Why is your message more important than theirs? I'm reading the chat for the entire stream. I'm always reading the chat. I try to get to everyone. If it's not you, then wait your turn. Don't copy and paste spam 30 times. Toe says, haha, baboon. That's funny. Anyways, I think bag work is pretty cooked, right? This was a streamer coin, and I think everyone's gone about the streamer meta the wrong way. And maybe I'm biased because I have my own strategy, but these guys don't even stream anymore. None of the streamer coins from the streamer meta, none of them stream anymore. Nobody streams anymore. None of the based house guys stream anymore. None of the bag work guys stream anymore. They don't fucking stream. Nobody fucking streams. Everyone says, I want to be the best streamer. I'm the next big thing. Look at my viral clips. And then they quit streaming within 1 month. There's zero consistency, zero work ethic, zero respect for the sacrifice and dedication that it takes to actually become the best. That's why I'm the best. Because I show up every single day and I push 5+ hours a day. There's no other streamer in all of crypto that does the numbers that I do. Period. Bar none. These kids are lazy. And they're kids. They're literally teenagers that got rich quick. You think they're going to stick around and stream a bunch? Fuck no. They're go having parties. They're on yachts and private jets and shit. They don't give a fuck about the game. It was just an opportunity for them to make money. Me, I do it for the love of the sport. I have my money. I do it for the respect of the game. Man, fuck this fucking chart and fuck all of those stupid bullshit streamers that don't even show up anymore. They only came for a quick buck and now they're gone. Dead ass, bro. It pisses me off. Let's keep pushing. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. If everybody says they want to be the best, nobody puts in the work to actually be the best. Like, it actually takes a ton of work. It takes showing up every day. How did Kai Cenat become the biggest? How did Speed become the biggest? How did Aiden Ross become the biggest? They stream for hours every single fucking day. They stream for hours. It took them so much time, so much dedication. Everyone looks at them and they think, oh, it's just about the viral clips. It's just about me being in the same clip with Neon. It's just about me taking the hat from Jack Doherty. Man, fuck that shit, bro. You have to actually show up. You have to build community. You have to build people that respect you. Everybody that made it did so over a long period of time with a ton of dedication and infinite sacrifice. How did Mr. Beast become the biggest? Because he had the biggest consistency. He showed up every single day. Nobody else is doing that. There's nobody that's come out of the streamer meta in crypto that shows up every day. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Feel free to pull up some receipts. I dare you. Chuki says, I've been watching you for almost every day for a year. You def put the work in. Respect. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you that show up. I appreciate your support. It really helps me. Your words of affirmation, your enthusiasm, your participation in my chat, is part of what keeps me going. The truth is, I was doing it with this level of consistency even when I only had 3 people watching the stream. So I don't do it for you guys. I do it for me. And that's what sets me apart. That's why I'm the best. That's why I show up every day. Because it's not about anybody except myself. I have something to prove. I can change the world. I can change crypto culture forever. And I can educate and onboard the next generation. I can teach 1 million people how to become financially free. But it's not going to happen if I don't show up every day. It's a big goal. It's nice to see another man in a sea of adult males. Good to see you. Good for you, bro. Respect. Yeah, it takes manning up. That's real. Dead ass. You got to man up. May I ask your opinion on Hachi? Sure. A lot of these guys are babies, bro. They see like, you know, oh, I only have a few people on my stream. I'm going to stop streaming. The fuck? You think if Kai Cenat, if Speed, if Aiden Ross had that attitude, would they be as big as they are? Fuck no. They saw nobody on the stream and they said, I could be the best. I'm going to keep going until they show up. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's that simple. Nobody's as consistent as me. I mean, I've been streaming literally years at this point. Hours a day for years. It's crazy. Let's see. Here's Hachi. It looks like ass. Here's Pimp. It also looks like ass. You guys are bringing up like some seriously washed up rug pulls today. Are you serious, bro? This is the coin that you wanted me to check so badly. You're bag holding this washed up rug pull, bro. This was literally a LARP of a new launch pad. If you're making a new launch pad, why the fuck would you launch it on another launch pad? That's like Xbox made a brand new game that's a PlayStation exclusive. Does that make any fucking sense? It's like the iPhone App Store just made an app that's only downloadable on Android. That shit is brain on backwards stupid, bro. I don't know what to tell you. If you're still holding this shit, congrats. You got rinsed. Thanks for the 20 bandos. What do I think of Monad? I like Monad. It's a general purpose layer 1 EVM blockchain. It's got some really impressive technical specs. It's not nearly where it could be. There's a lot of speculative value in Monad, in my opinion. There's no guarantee that it's going to get there, right? It reminds me of like the early days of Sui and maybe some other chains. I think it can range up over time. In my opinion, it's a long time horizon play. There's no guarantee that it's going to be successful, but if you bid at these lower levels under a couple pennies and you sit on it for like a year or two, there's no telling where it will go. You might just get lucky. Let's look at Hero. Bro, this is another coin that I just think is so bad, honestly. But it just broke a new all-time high, so I can't FUD it and fade it too much. At least this chart looks better than every other shitty rug pull chart you guys just showed me. But why are we buying an AI-generated superhero coin? Is like my honest-to-God question. But you know what? This reminds me of a video game that came out like a long time ago. Do any of you guys remember this? It was like an MMORPG that was like superheroes. A little bit after World of Warcraft. Do any of you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like super OG online game with superheroes in it. Anybody? If somebody can give me the name of that game, you're gonna be like a legend. What about Ura? Let's go take a look. Grawl? Nah, that shit was not called Grawl. City of Heroes, was that it? City of Heroes game. Yes. Yes. Does anyone remember this? This shit is so OG. Yo. Anybody remember this? This is crazy. What a trip down memory lane. That is so funny, honestly. One of my favorite activities growing up is I would go to Target and I would go to the PC games section back when PC games all came in boxes. And I would pick up the boxes and I would just look at them. I would read them like a book. I wouldn't get any of the games. I wouldn't play any of the games, but I would just look at them. And City of Heroes was one of those games that I saw all the time. And I was like, damn, this looks fire. Wait till Ashes of Creation comes out. Is that a new MMO? Or is that the name of the next Jack Dubal launch? Check Grugged. No, I'm not going to check that, bro. That guy is a serial rug puller. I'm not going to check his coins. He literally made a coin called Get Rugged, and he's rugged like 30 coins, man. Fuck that guy, bro. Dead ass. Honestly, it's a shame that he's still around. Hero CEO goes live every day for the past 25 days, 12 hours plus a day. Damn, when does he eat? When does he use the bathroom? What's he going live for? What's he doing? I mean, respect. The coin's going up. Is he live here on TikTok, or he's live somewhere else? Let's keep looking. Have you looked into the Virtuals platform? I've heard of it, but no, I haven't really looked into it. What about Duck? Man, you're coming with some straight garbage this stream, Swap. If this coin is ass, I'm not looking at another coin you suggest. Yeah, this thing looks fine. It just hit a new all-time high, which is pretty good. It's a random duck drawing. I guess this was probably based on that recent cartoon meta, along with, you know, the Matt Fury tokens, the Ralph token. But I guess this is made by Jason Fury. This is Matt Fury's brother. So that's kind of interesting. Matt Fury narratives usually run on Ethereum, and they usually don't do very well on Solana. But yeah. Jack Duvall saves the trenches every day. Yes. Yes. He's the greatest hero of the trenches. Shady says, just take a look at it when you get the chance. At what? At Heroverse? I mean, respect. I respect the hustle. Like, if he's actually putting the effort in and he's actually building something and people are responding well, he deserves the price action he has on the chart. No coin randomly wicks up to a new all-time high 8 days into its creation without hard work being done. So I gotta respect the pump, and I gotta respect the hard work being done. I just hope that it's legit and it doesn't end up rug pulling. Tell that guy to change his deck screener banner so it doesn't look so Craigslist. Hey, good to see you, Breeze. Pleasure to have you. Let's keep looking around. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Hey, we're about to get up to 100 people. 100 people on the live. Tap, 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 tap. Everybody type a message in the chat right now. If you guys haven't sent a message in the chat yet, send a message. I don't care what you send. Send anything in the chat. I mean, not anything, but send anything. It really makes a difference if you guys send a message in the chat right now. What's the deal with all the Chinese coin meme mega numbers overnight and then dumped? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean the Japanese meme coins? There was a lot of Japanese meme coins that were running that also dumped overnight. Do you have a hard time discerning between Chinese and Japanese? That's pretty fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks for sending messages, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are legends. What platform am I using for coins? This is Axiom, AXIOM.trade. Sai Seraph says, as a beginner, what should I focus on to get better? There's 3 things that you should be doing every day as a beginner to get better. Trade, hold, study. Okay? Trade. You don't have to trade large amounts. In fact, I highly recommend you start small because you're going to lose pretty much everything you put in, and you have to treat it that way. Pretend that every dollar you put into crypto is money that you've burned. Okay? And be very serious about that. Second, hold. You're not going to make any money if you don't hold. You're not going to learn anything if you don't hold. A lot of beginners make the mistake of being in and out of a coin too quickly. You're never going to make any profit, and you're just going to rinse yourself. So hold. Third, study. Pay attention, close attention to the vast and dynamic characteristics that go into every single coin. There's quantitative and qualitative metrics for every single coin. Quantitative metrics are numbers. Those are things like volume, like market cap, like holder count, like distribution. And then there's qualitative metrics. Those are things that are not numbers. That's things like narrative, like community, like content. So pay attention to these things, see what works, see what doesn't work, study as you practice, right? Focus on knowledge. Knowledge is infinitely more valuable than money, especially when you're first getting started. Knowledge begets money. Money doesn't beget itself. If you throw fat stacks into the market, you're going to rinse yourself, you're going to get burned, you're going to lose every time. If you are knowledgeable, building your perspective on the market and crafting a dynamic working approach to the market, then you will be successful. Give me a second. What do I mean by community? Well, no coin moons by itself. Every coin that moons has a bunch of people that are involved in it. Why is Bitcoin the biggest cryptocurrency on the planet? Because it has the best community on the planet. It has a community of people that were diamond-handed from the start, that believed in this mission. They believed in the culture and the narrative of Bitcoin long before anyone else did. When people told them, oh, my bad. Okay, so somebody said, I was just like talking, I pick up the Bitcoin, I'm saying all this shit, and you guys are just looking at me like, anyways, he said, what do you mean by community? Community is really essential for cryptocurrency. No coin moons by itself. In order for a coin to be successful, you need people that actually believe in it, that are going to fight for it. I use Bitcoin as an example. The reason why Bitcoin is the most successful coin on the planet is because people actually believed in it and they were willing to hold it diamond-handed for long periods of time while everyone else called them an idiot. It was a cultural thing that made Bitcoin number one. Bitcoin is not the best technology in the market right now. Sure, it might have been the first, but it wasn't even the first. There was other cryptographic currency technologies that existed before Bitcoin. Bitcoin won the war of attrition because people actually believed in it and it had the strongest community. It's a meme coin in that sense. Crypto is the same way. No successful coin ever became successful on its own. Paying attention to the community, that's who's involved, how many people are involved, what's their energy like, how willing are they to work for their bag, is going to be really critical for understanding whether a coin is going to be successful. It's the same reason why Doge was so successful. It's the same reason why XRP is so successful. because the community is strong. They're steadfast. They work hard. D. Adams says, where can one learn about the information about creators of coins? Adams, I just want to go on the record and say, I really appreciate the fact that in your language you have substituted the word "the" for the letter D, because your name is D. Adams. I find that really endearing. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, information about creators of a coin. You go to the coin. This one is doubled, by the way, since we saw it on the stream. And then you go down here. Breeze says, Rap, I've been in crypto for over a year. I'm 69. I'm glad I found you. Wow, you're 69 years old? It's never too late to make it. It's never too late to adopt the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet. You're still going to enjoy massive benefits for participating in this industry. It's the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet. Kudos to you for being smart enough to look past the usual limitations and have an open mind and learn about something that many people your age consider a scam. Many people your age consider crypto a scam, and then they'll turn right back around and give their credit card information to the Prince of Nigeria. It doesn't make any sense. But you are actually smart, you're well-rounded, you're clever, and you're going to make it. Anyways, to find information on the dev, that's this right here. Do you see this on the right? In the bottom right of Axiom, you have the contract address, and then immediately below that, you have the dev address. It's labeled as DA, and it has a chef's hat on it. So you click the dev address, and you can click this View on SoulScan button, and when you click that button, you're going to see the guy who made the token. In this case, he only made this token, and he was made a long time ago. He's actually been dormant for months. So yeah, the wallet's been dormant for about 8 months, but this tells you the information about the dev, what tokens they're holding, how many other tokens they've made, etc., etc. In the Pump Fund app proper, there's also a UI that will show you all the tokens that they made. Yeah. Breeze says, Rap, what's the ideal setup to trade on your Discord? I'll be joining soon. So I like to use Axiom in terms of like the tool that I'm using to actually trade meme coins. I think it's the best trading terminal for meme coins on Solana. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a PC, ideally a PC with multiple screens, and you're going to have Axiom on one of those screens. That gives you a lot of market exposure. For example, if I go to the Pulse tab right here, we're looking at like 50 coins at any given time. That's a lot of market exposure. Then on my other screen, I have Discord. I'm looking at the Discord because people there are also talking about coins. You might have on your phone my stream, right? So you got my stream on your phone or somebody else's stream on your phone. You've got my Discord on one tab where people are talking about coins, and then you've got the Axiom on another tab where you yourself are looking at coins in the market. That's giving you a ton of market exposure. It's giving you a ton of insight into what's going on in the market right now. Now, in terms of how to make the most out of the Discord, there's a really easy workflow that I recommend most people follow. You can type .rank, and if you type .rank, you're going to see a leaderboard of the top performing callers in the group. These are people that are abnormally good at finding quality early. So you can see here, this guy has an 8.6x average, a 12.8x average, a 10.4x average, a 9x average, a 12x average, 22x average, 16x average. These people are good, right? And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to take their name, for example, Plastic Box, and you'll go over here to the Trackers channel. Under Education, there's a channel called Trackers. I'll actually move it up right here, right above Paper Trading. And so you go to the Trackers channel, and in there, you type .track at, and then the name of the person that you want to track. So I just pasted the name, right? You press enter. Now, anytime that person calls a coin, I will be pinged automatically. The bot will notify me that this person that's an exceptionally good caller has posted a call in the group. So I'm getting automatic notifications of the top callers in the group that are pinging on my screen as I'm looking at the market. Pretty good, huh? So yeah. If you're first getting started, I recommend you go immediately below the Trackers channel is the Paper Trading channel. And in here, you can paper trade. You see all of these people right here that have been making paper trades. You just have to put .buy and then the contract address and then the amount that you want to buy, or .sell and then the contract address and the amount you want to sell. So you do that, and then you'll be able to practice trading without risking anything and be able to get a gauge for what's successful and what isn't. So you can do that in one tab while you're looking at the market in another tab. What's the first thing to put that brings their name? Dot rank. Dot rank. If you type dot rank, you're going to see everybody's rank in the server. Like, everybody comes and they're always like, I want you to tell me good calls. I want you to tell me good calls. But if you look at my rank, look at my rank. I'm number 60. I'm the 60th best caller in my group. Why do you want my calls? There's 59 other people that are more active than me and calling better coins than me. I'm not the end-all be-all. This group is the end-all be-all. It's the greatest free community in crypto. And yes, as you can tell, my top call is a 6-7x. That's by design. I called a 6-7x. Can you get a link? Yeah, I got you. It's totally free. Oh shit, my bad. That's just his name. It's that link that's right down there in the chat. It's the best free community in crypto, designed from the ground up for years, with over 10,000 people in there, so that you guys can learn and improve and become better in trading. Pajay says, you are good and you respond to us. That's why we will choose you. Respect, bro. I appreciate that. It's true. I take my time with you guys. I got a lot of patience. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to educate and onboard the next generation. I want to empower you guys to achieve financial freedom. It's a lot better than a lot of other people in the space. Look, the WBE coin has officially doubled since we pulled it up not too long ago. We saw it around the 300K range. Now it's up to 600K. It was as low as 75K. Apparently the narrative's really strong here. The whole we got rug pulled, let's run it back up thing. Breeze says, oh, okay, that's too fast for me now, but when I join the Discord, I'll ask again. Thanks, for sure. Sorry that I was fast, but I got you. J-Rod says, is it hard to learn? For sure. I mean, crypto is the most dynamic and volatile industry on the planet. There's a million ways to get rich, but none of those ways are easy, and none of those ways are the same. Crypto is a personal journey. Your venture into crypto is a game of mastering your own personal psychology. It's mind, body, and soul. You have to be at your best in order to receive your best in this industry. There's infinite abundance in crypto, but only for those that are ready to receive it. So you have to practice, you have to be dedicated. You're going to lose a lot, but you have to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and keep going. If you don't do that, then you're going to be in a bad shoe. Sapajiju Mooning. It's in the chat. Shout out to Sapajiju. DJN KJ says, I heard Crypto Rap has over 1,000 matches on Hinge. That's funny, bro. The last time I used dating apps was over 5 years ago. But unironically, the last time I used dating apps, I did have at least a few thousand matches. Good afternoon, Spartan. Good to see you. I mean, I'm the full package, right? I'm tall, I'm handsome, I'm intelligent, I'm charismatic, I'm rich. There's not much that I don't have. Let's keep looking. Sapajiju now up to 500,000. We pulled this up on stream at 60K. We literally saw it in this slope right here. It's actually rug pulling as we speak, but we watched it run up to 800,000 from 60K. It's almost a 10x. Actually, it is a 10x. This was the first 10x from the stream. That's not too bad. What do you look for in a good dev? There's no such thing as a good dev. How can you verify on Discord? There's a little box that says verify. So when you enter, you're going to be in the verify channel, right? And in the verify channel, it says click the verify button above when you're ready to enter the server. You scroll up, it says click the button above when you're ready to enter the server. And then you see this button that 3,181 people have clicked. You click that button. If you can find it like the 3,181 other people found it, then you'll be able to join the server. Thoughts on Fish? How high can it go? Fish is pretty fire. Yeah, .track at username. That's exactly how it works. Fish, I think, is pretty bullish. Now, how high can it go is not really a question that I care to answer. I don't give a fuck about price targets on things. It's a stupid question, honestly. But I think that it's been great so far. I think that it's pretty impressive range up. Another day says, I just bought it. No way. Exit liquidity. You bought Sapajiju at the top, bro? You saw a coin that just wicked from fucking 10,000 market cap to 800,000 market cap, and you thought that that would be a good buy? Bro, you gotta learn, bro. You gotta learn today. You're supposed to buy low and sell high. Why did you do the opposite? That's a fundamental rule. It sounds simple, but many of you guys overlook it. Why the fuck would you buy the top of an $800,000 green candle? Just doesn't make any goddamn sense, bro. What goes up must come down. There is a natural gravity on every coin. Everybody wants profit, right? So there is tremendous sell pressure on a coin that goes from 0 to 800,000. As Jack says, if you knew better, you'd do better. Learn from this mistake. I never want to see you buy the top of a green candle again. You know why you did that? It's exactly what Pajay says. FOMO, fear of missing out. You know what that is? That's an emotion. And an emotion never made anybody any money. It actually made a lot of people lose a lot of money. FOMO is precisely the emotion that people manipulate in order to trick you guys into becoming exit liquidity. You have to rein in your FOMO. Master your mindset. You can't buy the top of a big green candle like that. You're going to get rinsed every single time. Father says, Jesus, I saw a team throwing 20 SOL to pump that. Exactly. They intentionally threw a bunch of money into the chart to run it up very fast so that you guys, people like fucking Another Day, would buy the top of that shit and then get rinsed. Spartan says, is there a cycle length for meme coins, like 3 hours to 10 days? It's really dynamic, bro, and it changes like literally every week. It changes. So right now it's a little bit longer than previously, but in the past it's been very short. So like for the past few months, you wouldn't hold a coin longer than 2 or 3 days, but only recently it's starting to shift where holding for a couple weeks is starting to be rewarding. Laugh Out Loud says, do you teach people? Yes, we just unveiled our class program this week. We have classes in the group, the Discord that's down there. The group's totally free and always will be free to join. The classes, they can be free if you meet the requirements to enter them for free, but most of you guys probably won't meet the requirements. So it costs $5 a month to attend unlimited live classes, and then it costs $15 a month to be part of the private alpha chat where they have the classes, they have a chat that's private, they have increased giveaway rewards, and the alpha pass is the only way to get recordings of the classes. So you get recordings of the classes in the alpha chat. Spartan says, can you use limit orders and sells, or is it too dynamic and you need to be present? You can use limit orders and sells. Actually, my good friend Flawed, he's a mod in my group. He's made a ton of money. He uses limit orders and sells. User 736 says, you look different. Did you cut your portfolio? That's pretty good, bro. Pajay says, I want to join the alpha class, but I can't understand the Discord. Well, there's a video right here that breaks down the Discord. So watch this video. It pretty much talks about everything. Shitcoin? What about it? That's what we do every day. So limit orders you definitely can use. Different strokes for different folks. Me personally, I don't use them because I'm very risk on. And oftentimes coins will retrace much deeper than you like before they actually moon. So I respect the pump in that sense. But they do make a little bit of sense. I heard ETH is the greatest investment ever. Yes, bro. Full stack your life savings into ETH right now at the local top. 4L Wu says, I have a question. To withdraw money, right? Do I need a crypto wallet? What do you mean withdraw money? Like turn crypto into cash? IDC says, how do you pay for the alpha? Is it with Solana or you got to go to WHOP? WHOP.com/crypto-wrap. WHOP.com/crypto-wrap. You pay through here. There are ways to pay through crypto on this. They have Coinbase Commerce, but the subscriptions don't work with crypto. You can use PayPal, and I think through PayPal you can use crypto, but the only way to pay for it with crypto directly through the WAP is through the what's it called? You gotta do Coinbase Commerce, and it only works for the lifetime passes because those are single time transactions. Revolut, it's easy. Yeah, maybe you can use Revolut. To withdraw money, do I need a crypto wallet? I mean, how the fuck do you have crypto in the first place? Like seriously, how the fuck do you have crypto in the first place if you don't have a crypto wallet? You can't even have crypto if you don't have a crypto wallet. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Of course you need that shit. Does it show my Discord account after I buy the alpha? No, you just automatically get given the role. Like WAP handles everything. There's a WAP bot in the group, and when you pay for the alpha class, you connect your Discord through WAP, I don't know how it works, but I think there's a button you click and it'll just ask you, can I view your username or whatever? And you say yes, view my username, and then the WAP bot will automatically add you the role. And if you cancel your subscription, if you don't renew your subscription, whatever, the bot will automatically remove your role, right? Yeah, basically, to withdraw it to cash. Well, motherfucker, you can't hold crypto in the first place if you don't have a crypto wallet. So, yes, you need a crypto wallet if you're going to withdraw crypto to cash. Otherwise, what the fuck are you talking about? You're just talking about crypto that's flying around in the air that you don't have? My goodness gracious. Now, if you want to take crypto to cash, you usually start in your crypto wallet that has crypto in it, and then you withdraw that to somewhere, wherever that could be. You can off-ramp through Kraken, through Coinbase, through Binance, through Gemini. You can off-ramp through Bitrefill. It's like literally gift cards that you can buy with crypto directly online. It's no KYC. You can off-ramp through Venmo, through PayPal, through Cash App. You can off-ramp a bunch of different places in crypto nowadays. Anybody can do it. Now, you need a fucking wallet, because how the fuck are you holding crypto in the first place if you don't have a wallet, bro? That shit just doesn't even make any fucking sense, bro. Dead ass. Your question's absurd in its very nature. Why are you getting so mad? This is my first time. Made my first M yesterday. You made $1 million and you don't know what a crypto wallet is? Man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. It's good to see you guys. Let's keep looking around. Let's pull up this coin. This coin fucking sucks, bro. This coin fucking sucks. All-time high at 120k. Bottom is 14k. This thing's ranging up decent. How tall are you? I'm very tall, bro. Tall enough that you don't want to bring me around your girl. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Gotta be some bangers out here somewhere. How tall am I? There's a good photo to represent this. Let me see if I can find it. It's got to be here somewhere. Let me try and find it. Is it meme BB? There. Okay. Look at this photo. So in this photo, you see a bunch of really big names in the industry. These are all a bunch of pretty big deals in crypto. Right here is the founder of Jupiter. His name is Meow. He's a billionaire. Immediately behind him, you see me. I'm the second tallest person in this image. The only reason that I'm the second tallest is because this motherfucker right here, I think his name is Max. Oh no, sorry, it's Will. This motherfucker Will is tall as can be. This fucker Will is like literally NBA level. I could be NBA, but I could only be like a point guard or something. This motherfucker could be anything. But yeah, I'm pretty tall. Will happens to be like literally the tallest guy in all of crypto, so that's why I'm not the tallest in that image. But pretty much any other context, I'm gonna be the tallest. Rap, what exchange are you using? This is Axiom, AXIOM.trade, Axiom.trade. Let's keep looking around. Check out Mush. Please be nice. Please be nice? You're asking me to be nice on my stream on the day of my daughter's wedding? You want to see nice? No more Mr. Nice Guy, bro. So I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to let you know, bro. Okay? I'm going to be nice to the chart because it's a good looking chart. It's going up. But I am not going to be nice to David. David, you stupid son of a bitch. I can't believe your dumbass sold this shit at 30,000 market cap and missed out a literal 200x. David, you fucking dummy, bro. You could have made so much goddamn money if you didn't fudge yourself out of this chart that literally went up the entire time it existed. Holy God almighty. How could you have been so dumb to sell this fucking chart, bro? I can't believe my very eyes. Every single $1 million that this coin passes from this point forward, let it be a lash on your back, bro. Let it be deep pain, agony in your soul, bro. You deserve every inch of pain, bro. You fucked up. You fucked up royally, bro. Never let it happen again. You stupid son of a bitch. Toast says, did you become taller through meme coin trading? Yes, actually. Before I started meme coin trading, I was 5'4". Now I stand on my money and I'm 7'9". Crypto allowed me to get a fucking, what is it, a kneecap extension or whatever. I flew to Turkey with my first ever 6 figures and I replaced my legs. I got a femur extension. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Nah, I'm all natty, bro. I'm natty. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Heroverse live. The CEO is live now. Take a look at it and ask any question you want to the CEO. Well, I don't have any questions except for, please, can you change your fucking deck screener banner? It looks so terrible. Like, he needs to change his deck screener banner. That's my only question. But other than that, the coin's doing great. Kudos to him for putting hard work in and clearly winning the minds of TikTok. This is becoming an organic grassroots TikTok gem. And these are very rare. They haven't existed in this cycle for a long time. It's actually been probably a year since the last time we had an organic TikTok community runner. And his is looking like a candidate for one. And I really like these coins. They move well and they allow TikTok investors to eat. So as long as he doesn't rug pull, as long as he keeps showing up with the same amount of consistency that he's been showing up, I think he's got a bright future. I'm optimistic about it. I used to be very bearish on his coin, but now I can't be, right? I can't ignore that it's been going up. Like, you can't deny the pump. I respect the pump. Fa says, hey man, genuine question. How long did it take you to be profitable? It's a good question. So I'm one of the few very lucky people that happen to be profitable in my very first trade. The very first trade that I made, I mean, besides buying Bitcoin super early, was I bought a meme coin that I turned my $30 into $2,500 in a week, right? But how long did it take me to become consistently profitable is a different question. That took a lot of trial and error, and it took a couple months. I would say it took about 3 months for me to be consistently profitable. It took about 6 months to make my first 6 figures in crypto, and then from there, the rest is history. What's moving? I think most people should be able to do it in a couple months of full high-intensity focus. The thing is, a lot of you guys took school pretty seriously, right? A lot of you guys paid a lot of attention in school. You tried to do your best in school. And then now you have a job. And a lot of you take your job very seriously. You show up to work every day. You let other people tell you what to do. And you try your best, right? Why? Why do you try so hard at your job? Why do you try so hard at school? Your job and school are not going to make you any money. They're not. They're going to keep you trapped in a rat race for the rest of your life. You're going to be stuck in that same 9 to 5 getting somebody else rich for the rest of your days. Until you snap out of the illusion, until you snap out of this dream state that you're in, sleepwalking day to day, the sheep that you are, stuck in your wage cage, you're going to be trapped in that cage forever. You have to look for a way out. You have to wake up. You have to panic. You have to be afraid. Afraid that life is slipping away in front of you and you're not living it to your fullest potential. You have to start taking this seriously. I think crypto, for many of you, represents probably the only chance you have to actually make it out of the rat race. For many of you, it's the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet, and if you approach it well and you take it seriously, then you can actually win. You can actually escape, right? That's the goal. You want to escape. My life fucking sucked before crypto. Now my life is fucking awesome. But there's a right way to do things. There's no quick way to get rich. Crypto is actually really hard. It's a highly technical skill. It's a craft like any other. And to master the craft, you have to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of knowledge. You got to practice and you got to study. So focus on knowledge. Invest less until you win more. Make trades in small amounts, hold them for long periods of time, and study how they move. When you start having a dynamic working knowledge of the market, it takes time. Like I just said, probably a couple months. Then you will actually start to be consistently successful. Now there's a million ways to get rich in crypto. But no two ways are the same. Everyone has a different path to financial freedom. I can't give you a one-size-fits-all answer. I can't tell you how to get rich. I can't beam the information into your brain. There's no cheat code. There's no shortcut. A lot of people will lie to you and tell you that that exists, but it doesn't. The truth is that you have to do it your own. You have to take initiative. Crypto rewards people that are high agency, and it punishes people that look to others for answers. So you have to lock in harder than you've ever locked in before. You have to take this more seriously than you've ever taken anything else seriously, and you have to give it your best shot. You're going to lose. You're going to lose a lot. But you have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Right? That is pretty much the realest advice that I could give you guys. You have an opportunity of a lifetime, but it's not the opportunity of a lifetime. Crypto is the opportunity of 1,000,000 lifetimes. You were blessed to be born in the first generation of humanity that had access to this technology. Crypto is the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet. In a lot of ways, it's the greatest transfer of wealth in human history. And if you guys miss this opportunity, you're done. You're cooked, right? So take this very seriously and treat it like you have a time limit. It's like being around for the first generation of humanity that invented the dollar. Being around for the first generation of humanity that invented the stock market. Being around for the first generation of humanity that invented gold. Here you are, the most revolutionary financial technology of our lifetimes. Treat it that way. What filters do you use? Click into my TikTok. Click into my TikTok and I have a pinned video right there about my filters. It's too long and annoying for me to explain it on the stream, so just watch that. Bara Betri says, why do people watch this grifter? I see your zero soul balance, dude. That's the opposite of a grifter. A grifter is somebody that shows you a bunch of money and tells you, look how much money I have, now listen to what I say. I don't do that. I rely on the content of what I say. I rely on the quality of my information. I'm not here to flaunt P&L screenshots in front of you guys. I'm not here to show you guys how much money I have. Don't get me wrong, I got a lot of money, but that's not the point. The point is you guys need to learn. This is a stream about your money, not a stream about my money. And that's the difference. That's what sets us apart. And that's why so many people watch me, right? You clearly don't get that. You're some kind of a financial cuck. You get aroused when you see other grown men making money. That's really weird, bro. It's really weird. Focus on your own money, little bro. Pablo says, you can hold the coin for a few months if everything is okay with the community and the project. Yes. I mean, look at White Whale, for example. Things had a really banging month. Yeah, this coin's mooning, as somebody said in the chat. Fuck Ice is the name. 60K and climbing. Not a bad looking chart. Actually looks pretty good. I guess I'm a financial cuck. I made more than you in the trenches this month easily. I bet you're pretty new to crypto, bro. I've been in the game for over 10 years now. Funny that you made more than me in the trenches, but you only have 16 followers, bro. Where's your on-chain motion? You got no clout. You got no bitches. You got no sauce, no swag, no paper. Nobody gives a fuck about you, little bro. I understand why you're mad. Let's keep pushing. It's crazy. Look at the chat. The whole chat's laughing at you, bro. It's embarrassing. Come on. Man up, little kid. Let's keep pushing. You don't understand the hate? It's because people don't understand what they're looking at. Like, a lot of people, when they see my stream, it doesn't make sense to them. It doesn't make sense to them because nobody else is doing what I'm doing. Everyone is just on here trying to rinse you guys, trying to tell you to buy stuff and then selling on you, flaunting P&L screenshots that are really just indicators of how much money they stole from their audience. I don't move like that. I don't let you guys see my money. I'm here to educate you guys. I'm here for you guys to worry about your own money. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to give you guys honest assessments on coins. I can't give you an honest and unbiased assessment if I'm sitting right in front of you trading the thing. It just doesn't make any sense. Justice coin. What happened? Where was the tweet that made this all go crazy? That's why Crypto Rug the best. Ain't trying to rinse the audience. Oh, Crypto Rap. You called me Crypto Rug? Steve says, bro, I've lost money and made money from NFTs and memes and also doing perps. Sounds like everyone's experience. Can honestly say that crypto is the future. That's real. Red says, plus he would get stream sniped if he was trading live, FYI. Yes. If I wanted to, I could buy a coin on my stream and all 110 of you would buy it after me and the chart would go crazy, parabolic. I would be so much profit. That's not real. That's copy trade rinsing. It's what Cupsy does. It's what Jack Duvall does. It's what a lot of these serial extractors do. It's not my game. It's not. Crypto is the Hail Mary for you? Respect. Crypto is a Hail Mary. And for a lot of people, it works. Marcelino says, people, do your own research. Don't listen to these social media people. That's real. Do your own research. Not financial advice. Can you cry for me? What kind of question is that, bro? It sounds like something I would say to your mother on a Tuesday night. Father says, Bitcoin 210 mil in the next 10 years. That could be. So far, so good. Let's keep moving. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the chat. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time. Who's the most trusted Chad on X in the trench? It's a good question, bro. There's not a lot of good people on X. There's a lot of rinsers. Now, my X feed is a little bit different because I follow a lot of people that I know in real life. Like I just showed you guys this picture. This is the founder of Jupiter. This is one of Ross Ulbricht's lawyers. This is one of the most famous crypto KOLs. This guy runs a podcast, et cetera, et cetera. And there's me in the back right there, right? That's who I follow on X. Like I follow people that I know in real life. I'm not a good person to ask for who to follow randomly, who to follow in the trenches, because it's just not it. Bara Betri says, I mean, what are you doing, man? You sit here all day without placing a single trade. Yes, my mission is much greater than me making money. My goal is to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them to achieve financial freedom. I want to teach newbies the ropes. I want to reach retail and show them that it's possible for them to find success in cryptocurrency if they do it the right way. I'm honest, I give real assessments, and I'm trying to teach people to unlock their own potential. How to navigate this market with their own unique edge. Understanding their personal trading psychology and mastering their risk management. These are all the most important things. Why do I do this? Because I already got rich a long time ago. And because I got rich a long time ago, I don't know if you've ever watched Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. I feel a duty. I feel a responsibility to show people the way, to bring people into the light, to teach them and give them the same opportunity that was given to me. That's why I do what I do. My goal for 2026 is to onboard and educate over 1 million people. Bring 1 million new people into crypto. Why? Because a rising tide lifts all ships. If I bring 1 million people into crypto and I teach them how to be holistic, well-rounded crypto citizens, teach them how to dynamically navigate this industry and find their own edge, that's going to be better for everyone. It's going to change the culture in crypto. It's going to onboard a new generation of exit liquidity, and it's going to make us all super fucking rich, right? So that's the goal. That's the goal, honestly. The exit liquidity part was a joke. Hey man, what's your best trade? I would like to know the psychology behind it. I got a lot of good trades. So Doxa Wallet. I mean, I understand that you just got here 10 minutes ago, bro, but you don't have to try to be stupid, right? It's possible to have a brain. I have plenty of wallets that are doxed. I've been in the industry literally over 10 years now, bro. You can go and do some deep diving. You can see a bunch of major 6-figure trades I've made. Again, it's not the point. I understand that you're some kind of a financial cuck that gets off on seeing other people get rich. Nobody else in the chat is like that. A lot of people in the chat actually care about their own money. Bro wants a wallet to copy trade. I think that's what it is. Bro's looking to copy homework. We don't do that, bro. By design, we don't do that. I don't want you to copy homework. When you copy homework, you don't learn. Get it through your thick skull, motherfucker. You don't learn if you copy. You're only gonna make it if you do it yourself, lil bro. So do it yourself, lil bro. Stop being such a weasel. Come on, man. Man up. I know you're 19 or whatever, but man up. My God. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Hitting the trenches with a baseball bat. Everyone's talking about Mine API. I think that was a coin that we saw pretty early on the stream. I mean, we saw it as low as 20,000 market cap. 16,000 market cap. Now it's up to 100K. It's not too bad at all. What the hell is the 6-7 method? That's the filters that I use, bro. Have not been in the space for too long, but Shadow been a good example in the space. His dedication is admiring. Yeah. I think I fuck with Shadow. I honestly, like, I swear to God, I spend so much time on TikTok that I'm pretty out of touch when it comes to the landscape of, like, XKOLs. But that being said, following good XKOLs and understanding good voices in the industry is critical for your guys' success. I don't do it because I know all these people in real life. Like, I don't do it because they're actually my friends and I could text them and they text me when they have alpha. I don't need to go to X for this. But you guys probably need to go to X for this. Did we detect any good one for the search today, God Rap? Yeah, we hit a 10x on Sappy Jiju. We just hit almost a 10x on this Mine API. There's been a couple of coins with decent opportunity. What the hell is the 6-7 method? Motherfucker, you watch the video and it explains it. God almighty, what the fuck? You watch the video and you're asking me what is it? Then watch it again if you didn't get it, bro. I can't explain it any clearer than that. Come on. Yeah, where are we at? Welcome to the stream. You have to understand, 6-7 is not just a meme, although it is a funny meme number. 6-7 is actually a mathematical concept. It represents something real in math. It represents 2/3 majority. 2/3 is 66.66666. So 6-7 is more than 66.66666. It's 2/3 majority. This is a strong mathematical concept. It's the same mathematical concept that we use in the United States to amend the Constitution. We need 2/3 majority to amend the Constitution. It's a powerful tool. It's not just a meme. How about nothing? Let's go look at nothing. Let's zoom out on this. I don't like this coin, honestly. But it's doing alright. This recent leg up is promising. So what I'll say about this is we're in a bit of an alt season right now. And that means that late in the cycle, people are looking for opportunity in high conviction long-term holds. And you've seen this in a lot of the OGs. Pepe is up, Doge is up, Shiba's up. A lot of the OGs, PopCat, Bonk, Mog, etc. It's been a good week for those coins. Why? Because there's been a tangible psychological shift in the market. People are willing to hold longer if it means that they will actually get returns. This is in contrast to the recent max extraction cycle that we hit for the past few months, where no coin was lasting more than 3 days and everyone was in and out of stuff just looking for a quick buck, and the macro looked super bearish because the largest institutions were just shoving and suppressing the price down. So there's been a shift. People are willing to let things breathe. You can see it on the macro, you can see it on the memes, you can see it on the alts, and then next comes the newcomers. People will start to bid newcomers with high quality narratives and hold them with conviction in the hopes that they'll go up. This is one of those newcomers. Nothing coin, as you can see, has been around for over a month. It's got a really resilient chart. It's wicked up very convincingly in just the past few days. This could be a candidate for that. White Whale is another good example of that. White Whale is another coin that in the past few days has been doing quite well. And Fish is another example of this. It's a coin that took a couple days to get going, but has just crossed that 10 million mark. And there's a lot of coins that are starting to follow this pattern. It's very different from the pattern in the market 3 months ago. Fa says, genuine question. Do you think that Trump will launch another coin? Yes. That motherfucker never stops extracting. He's always launching new shit. I mean, even that USD1 bonk launch pad was technically Trump adjacent. So yes, he already did this year. I mean, USD1 and the new launch pad and everything was pretty much a Trump blockchain project. World Liberty Financial, the Trump card NFT collection, the Trump token, Melania token. He even tweeted a fucking ticker 3 months ago. He's never going to stop rugging. That's just part of the game. He doesn't do it for the money. He does it for the love of the sport. But yeah. Welcome to the stream, everybody. You're watching Crypto Rap Live, and I'm your host, Why Not, the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar, looking for the opportunity in the market, trying to grow and build the best community in crypto, brick by brick, person by person, educating and onboarding the next generation of investors, and empowering you guys to achieve financial freedom. You hit that follow button, you follow me, and you're going to have a good time. But you join that group down there in the chat. It's free to join, always will be free. You're going to have an even better time. Yo, yo, yo. It's good to see you guys. Pleasure to have you on the stream. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We got 110 people in the chat. That's pretty big. Just out of curiosity, everyone do me a huge favor right now. Do me a huge favor and type where in the world are you watching from right now. Type in the chat what country you're watching from. Everyone type in the chat right now. Everyone type in the chat what country are you watching from. Type it in the chat and read where everyone's from. We got the United States. We got Greece. We got Arizona. We got Austin, Texas. We got Norway. We got Austria. We got Denmark. We got the United Kingdom, Kenya, Nigeria. From San Diego to Africa. From, where's BR? I don't even know. The Brazil? We got Brazil. We got Germany. We got this guy in Cologne. We got Belgium. We got London. We got Somalia. We got Greece. We got Alaska. God damn. 30 degrees negative Fahrenheit. We got Antarctica, Chile, Puerto Rico, Indonesia. Look at what's happening here. Indonesia, that's Asia. Nigeria, that's Africa. United Kingdom, that's Europe. We had Brazil, that's South America. Austin, Texas, that's the United States. Australia, that's 6 out of 7 continents. 6 out of 7 continents. 6, 7. You know why? Because crypto is a global industry. It's an industry of opportunity for everyone. It doesn't care who you are, what you look like, or where you come from. Crypto is an industry without borders. As long as you have a screen that you can swap one coin to another coin, you can become a millionaire. You can change your life forever. For many of you, this is the most opportunity rich, the biggest chance you have to actually make it. Doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, or what you look like, crypto is an opportunity for you. It's the modern day American dream, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful that so many people from all around the world watch my stream every single day. That literally 6 out of 7 continents are represented in the chat. That is a global reach that you won't find in any other industry. Nobody cares about the US stock market like that. Crypto represents a chance for everybody. That's why it's the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet. Because it's the financial technology that can unite the planet. It's really special. And we can't lose this opportunity. We have to steward this. We have to make sure that we are teaching as many people as we can about this industry, empowering them, showing them the ropes so that they can find long-term sustainable success and maintain the values of what makes this industry great. It doesn't matter who you are or where you came from, you can be a part of this mission. Prim says, can I trade using only $50? Yes, absolutely. You can start small. It's another advantage of crypto. It's one of the few markets where you can start with very low capital and make a ton. It's super dynamic, super volatile, and that volatility is what you can take advantage of to see major swings on your small portfolio. What's good, everybody? We're locked in right now. What the heck? I see what's happening right now. There's some tweets that are going viral about what's going on related to this case, and now it's mooning these coins. Now, I personally don't trade narratives that are based on people's death. I think it's fucked up. Now, that being said, when I die, bury me on chain. Like, feel free to make a coin out of me. Just make sure that you give the proceeds to my family. But usually I don't trade other people's deaths. Look at this. Now at 100,000 market cap. We've been following this since a relatively low market cap. This is a narrative explosion, a trend in the market. There's a lot of coins following this. So far so good on this chart. It's less than 10 minutes old and it's been performing quite well. Hey, good to see you guys. We're locked in right now. You caught that at 9K? Nice. Well done. Bury me on chain. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Look at the X. It's trending all over. Yeah, I can tell. I kind of moused over the X. I see what this is about. I'm not going to dwell on it too much for the stream because I feel like the TikTok algorithm won't like me talking about it. But, yeah, so far so great. 120K and wicking up. So far so fantastic on this chart. A lot of coins following this narrative. Look at that. God candles. We've been seeing this. Bro in the chat put it at 7,000 market cap. 7,000 market cap. You guys had it in the chart. Now at 120K, that's almost a 20x. It's not bad at all, honestly. Told y'all sub 30K. Yeah, you guys were posting. You guys were posting the shit out of this. Which one will be the main runner? Well, that's a good question, bro, but there's no clear answer, right? This is called PvP. PvP is a circumstance when a big narrative comes out and everyone recognizes that it's a narrative with a high potential, but there's no clear winner on which narrative is actually going to be successful. So everyone's going to try. They're going to ship. They're going to reiterate. They're going to manipulate. They're going to change. And they're going to try and fight each other. As PvP is player versus player. And as this fight happens, this classic free market capitalism, a winner will rise. And the winner is whoever the market arbitrarily decides will be the one. Do I think meme coins are dying? No, quite the contrary. I think they're just getting started. But not in the way that Orangey said they're just getting started. I mean that the technology is still so nascent and the amount of adoption that we have yet to claim is still so great that it's a high potential industry. I still think there's going to be growth in the meme coin sector. It might be out of style recently. It's not what it was, in the fall of 2024, but that doesn't mean it's dead. I think these things are pretty much invincible at this point. Hey, it's good to see you guys. I actually have to really quick go and take a piss. So can you guys do me a big favor? Well, I'm going to take a piss. Everybody tap in the chat. Everybody tap the screen. Tap the screen. Give me some likes. Send me some gifts and type some messages in the chat. Pretend that I'm still here and saying some really interesting stuff so that new people that come to the stream will be like, oh, I got to stick around for this. Everybody type in the chat. Everyone type in the chat. Type in the chat. I don't care what you type. Type anything. And if you're not typing, tap. Tap the screen. And if you're not tapping, send me a gift. I'll be right back. Hey, well done, everybody. Good to see you guys. Hey, you know why I never let rage bait get to me? You know when people come in my chat, they talk a bunch of shit, and I just kind of play it off, or I diss them hard, or whatever, I'm able to hit them where it hurts. The reason why is, I've seen a million butthurt pussies in my lifetime, but I've never seen anyone like me. Let's rock and roll. Let's keep pushing. Hey, it's good to see you guys. Is my filter really 6'7"? Yeah, my filter's really 6'7". Look, I'll prove it to you. I'll open this shit right here. Audit 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Metrics 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Yes, these are my filters. I use them every stream. 6'7". What do I think of Opus? I can't stand Claude narratives, bro. I honestly think they're really lame. But Opus is an exception. Opus is pretty good. We watched this double in market cap since, like, in just a few short hours yesterday on my stream. There clearly is a lot of buzz about this. Now, again, I think it's a LARP. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's built to last. We've seen 1,000 coins that look like this. None of them have ever actually succeeded in their mission. But there has to be a first, right? There has to be a first. And maybe, if they're lucky, this could be the first. And if it is, then they've unlocked a crazy market potential. So it depends on your belief in the dev of this coin, honestly. It depends on whether or not you trust them to deliver on their promises. That's asking a lot in crypto. But I know a lot of people that are bullish on this. I think the community is strong. And the product is interesting at the very least. 200K? Look at that. 200K and climbing. You guys caught an absolute banger. Seen it as low as 9,000 market cap on this stream. Now up to 210,000 and wicking like crazy. You guys are savage. You guys are savage. Diet called at 29K. DGen called under 20K. That other motherfucker called it at 9K. I mean, all of you guys were talking about this, and that's what's cool. What's cool is all of you guys found this. Like, that shows that it's working. The mission is working. Mixlow says, $5,000 to anyone who's going through hard times. Message me hard times. Happy New Year. Oh, you know what? I'm running a similar giveaway right now, and you're actually going to be in for some hard times. I'm giving $5,000 for the first 10 people that go to your house and bash your kneecaps in with a baseball bat. Good luck, little bro. Yeah, never DM someone that's doing a giveaway. That shit is cap. They're scamming you. Anyways, let's go and look. You said check the group. Did you guys call it early? How early did you get it in the group? Called at 29K in the group. Okay, bet. Yeah. Yeah, we're up a clean little 7x right there. Clean little 7x. 7x in 13 minutes. That's not too bad. 7x in 13 minutes. Looks like it's going to keep pushing too. Clearly it seems like the winner of this PvP related to this narrative. Yo, it's good to see you guys. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Join that group if you're not in there already. It's the best community in crypto. Error Guy says, what do you think about cummies? Are you serious, bro? Cummies? Of all the coins to buy, the most revolutionary financial technology of our lifetime, you're going to buy cummies? No. No. Hey, thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate that. Streaming entry in Discord. We trench. Up 400%. Oh, nice. You hear that, guys? They're actually trenching in the voice chat right now. Big trades and trenching happening in the VC right now. Sending to everyone. Nice. Yeah, everyone, join the Discord, because look at this. We got people live trading right now in the trenches, streaming their calls, getting over 400% profit in front of a group of people. They're live coordinating the coins in the market. It's like a Fortnite lobby for the trenches. It's like you and your friends all getting together, but instead of you dropping in tilted towers, you're actually making some fucking money. Isn't that cool? You could join this. It's the best free community in crypto. It's totally free to join, always will be free. And you can be right there with everybody grinding. Is there a Telegram group? Fuck no, bro. Join this Discord, bro. Fuck Telegram. That shit is ass, bro. Join this group right here. It's a banger, bro. Look how many people in here. God damn, how much money he made. 435% profit? Yo! 6-7 entry. That's different. How do you join? You copy the link down there in the chat and then you paste it in your browser. Copy the link in your chat and then you paste it in your browser. That's how you join. 200K and climbing right there. Not bad at all. The group is totally free. It always will be free. Let's keep looking. Thing topped out at 220K. Bottomed at 140. Starting to see a heavy dip right now. Is this the end? There's 20% bundlers in here. 5% insiders. I don't know. You're setting up Discord now? Nice. Favorite runners is? What do you mean by that? I have a 5-coin portfolio for 2026. I have a 5-coin portfolio for the Q1 alt season. But you shouldn't buy some shit just because I bought it. 1300x in the group? God damn. Did you sell your soul? What do you mean by that? I'm still the same person I am. Same person I always have been. White whale at 100 million? I don't think you guys understand the concept of I already have a lot of money. I don't think you guys understand that, like, literally dozens of people reach out to me every single day asking if I'll promote something for them or do something for them, and I say no to everyone. I could show you screenshots of all the people I say no to, but there's a lot of them. If I'm ever partnering with someone or doing something with someone, it's because I actually like what they're doing. It's because I think that the space will move forward. Say yes to you? It really depends, bro. This coin wasn't coming up on my pulse. You just made me some money. Nice. Hey, let's get a W in the chat for Dot, who made some money off of my stream. W in the chat for the boy that made some money off of my stream. Let's get a W in the chat for him. That's pretty huge. Always good to see you guys making money on the stream. Good to see you, Happy Daddy. I'm doing well. So far, so good on the day. I mean, it just got started. Yeah, I've been live streaming for almost 2 hours now. I've been missing this time slot recently because I've been too tired and I've just been going to sleep. But today I'm up and at 'em. This is the first 2 hours, which is a good start to the day. At this rate, I could push maybe 6 to 8 hours of streaming today if I keep pushing it. We're going to run this until the wheels fall off. I'll either end the stream in about 15 minutes or I'll end the stream in about an hour and 15 minutes, depending on how I feel. And then after that, I'll take a break for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I'll come back and we will run the stream again for like 3 hours. And then I'll take another break for about an hour, hour and a half. And then I'll come back and I'll run the stream for another 3 hours. Can I pin the Discord? Yeah, it's right down there in the chat. Totally free to join. Always will be free to join. Copy that link. Put it in your browser. You'll be there. Did this just rug? No, this is a different one, right? Yeah, this is a different one. This actually just caught a new all-time high. 230k market cap now. It's probably a 10x from the group soon. People say that they had it in this chat as low as 9,000, so that's not bad. I've created an account. Now what happens? What do you mean? Now you copy the link, you paste it in your browser, you join the group. It's that easy. Yo, 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 it's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Cupsy is going crazy in Justice. I don't even see him on the chart. He placed like one bid all the way down here in the bottom left, but he hasn't been doing shit since then. Yo, 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 it's good to see you guys. Cupsy usually bids vamps, probably because he launches them. So if he's bidding a vamp, then be careful. They might be coming for the main spot. Yeah, I see him over here bidding all these. Yeah, this one was probably launched by Scented. Cupsy's in there. Jack Duvall's going to be in there soon. They're going to try and make that the runner. This is what I mean by PvP. But this one's still pushing well. I mean, 230k and climbing, not bad at all. Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's good to see y'all. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we're locked in. You look like you should have took up acting. Thank you. It's because I look like Brad Pitt. Yeah, maybe I would be a good actor, bro. I've never done acting, honestly. I wasn't a theater kid or anything like that. But I would be an actor, and I think I would be pretty good at it. Cupsy going hard on the Justice vamp. It's because he launched it, bro. They're trying to run it up. A little Daniel Day-Lewis lookalike. Oh, yeah. I like to think that I look like Denzel Washington. What's Nitro? You ain't got to worry about that. That's just the premium subscription service for Discord, but you could join the group for free. There's no reason to have that. That's just Discord trying to sell you something. What's popping right now is this coin right here. It's called Justice. Just Ice. It's related to a narrative that's trending on X. So far, so good. Won't allow me to accept your friend request. I did not send you a friend request. I will never send you a friend request. I will never DM you. That's a fake. Be careful, because there's a lot of fakes. You sound like one of the most gullible motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. But respect. I appreciate you thugging it out and still trying to make it work. Mixing It Up says, Daniel Day-Lewis is a compliment for sure. I mean, you're why not, but you remind me of him today. That's true. Error Guy says, I'm new, bro. Sure, but are you new to this planet? Like, you see me right here in front of you. You see my mouse on the screen. You haven't even heard me type anything. I've been here with my hands on my stream. How am I going to send you a friend request? How am I going to send you a message? Like, did I do it with my mind? But respect. Again, I appreciate you thugging it out. Let's keep pushing. We got an anime girl coin called Metu. 12,000 market cap. You guys know how I feel about anime girl coins. But this one's actually launched 4 minutes ago as well, which is a little bit bearish. And this one rugged. I'll draw a line down here. I need to make this damn money. Yes, bro, but you're not going to make it fast. That's not possible. So I know you're desperate. I know your back's against the wall. I know you want it as soon as possible, but don't rush. Because if you rush, you're just going to lose money. If you actually want to make money, you got to focus on knowledge. Knowledge is infinitely more valuable than money. Knowledge begets money. So if you practice, if you study, if you take it slow, slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Don't rush to the finish line, little bro. Apple user says, how much is worth putting in? Start small. Invest less until you win more. Invest less until you win more. Do only like a little bit at a time. There's 5 Medicis now. Yeah, what I'm seeing is it's actually an anime girl mascot that's based on Meta, the company. Which is kind of bullish, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very bullish on anime girl coins. And this one is obviously connected to a large tech company. We have a bit of a tech meta in the whole Claude thing that's going on right now. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these moved. I've been holding this portfolio for a year. Man, how the fuck are you supposed to get money if you're holding the same shit for a year? What's in your portfolio, bro? Do you have XRP in there? Be honest with me. Do you have XRP in your portfolio? Where's my cat? He's probably asleep in the other room. What are my main 3 rules when trading? I don't have main 3 rules when trading, but you guys probably want to have 3 rules when trading. The 3 rules that you guys want to have is never invest more than you're willing to lose, hold, and study. Okay? So make your trade, but make it small. Hold for long periods of time, and then study what happens. Study what happens to what you're holding. If you don't hold, you're never going to make any money. If you invest more than you're willing to lose, you're going to lose all your money. And if you don't study, you're going to do the same shit over and over again. Did you do your trades alone often? Yes, I did all of my trades alone for a really long time, before I even started streaming. Even now, I do all of my trades alone. I don't tell you guys what I trade. That's not the point of the stream. It's not for you guys to copy me. All my trades happen on wallets that are not available to you. Interesting. So this coin's seeing a pretty deep retrace right now. This could be the entry opportunity of a lifetime, or this could be cooked. I wonder how the vampire attack coin's doing. Oh, it's doing even worse. The platform I'm using to trade on is Axiom. A-X-I-O-M. Axiom. Axiom.trade. Here's Mush for the 6th time we've looked at it on my stream today. All you guys love this coin. It's a good coin because it's pretty much gone up since launch. It has never really significantly retraced. Now it's up to an all-time high of 1.2 mil. We've been following this on stream since a much lower market cap. Pretty good. Cursed bought 3,000 of Vibe Coder. A lot of people are trying to make that coin a thing, but me personally, I don't think it's going to be a thing. Even though the Claude meta is really prominent right now, I just couldn't be bothered. I don't care about it. Cupsy held Mush for more than 1.5 hours. That's nuts. Wow. I bet he was like sweating. I bet he was having a cold sweat and his hands were shaking. I bet his veins were popping out of his forehead. I gotta sell. I gotta sell. Yeah. 15 hours? Oh, 15 hours. Jeez. He probably fainted and went into a coma or something because he's never held something that long before. Then when he woke up, he started to sell. Here's... Mitchell, never DM that stupid bot in the chat. Don't DM that person. They're a liar, they're a scammer, and they're trying to steal your money. Guys, as a general rule of thumb in cryptocurrency, never DM anyone. Never DM anyone. Never accept a DM from anyone. Anybody that ever DMs you in crypto is trying to scam you. They're trying to steal your money. If you guys got a phone call today, right now, and they said, "We're here to reach you and contact you about your car's extended warranty," what would you do? You would hang up the phone because it's a scam. Why would some random person reach out to you about your car's extended warranty? The same is true here in crypto. If somebody sends you a random DM and is trying to reach you about an important trading tool or something, it's a scam. It's like your car's extended warranty. Don't listen to any DMs, ever. A lot of you guys forget common sense when you come to crypto for some reason, and you want to give your money away to people that are scamming. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But be smarter. Can we buy Justice? Crypto's permissionless, bro. You don't have to ask me for permission. You found any decent coins today worth investing in? Man, all you guys are late. You're late as fuck. We saw this coin all the way down. We had it in the chat as low as 9,000 market cap. Wicked up to 235k. Would I buy this right now? I don't know. It's a little bit risky. But it is at a dip. So if you were going to enter, now might be the time. Toast says, don't install any extension or you will get rugged. Yes. Don't install any extension. Turn the noties on, boys. We called it in chat. That's true. People are cooking in the Discord right now. Look, as we speak, there's a voice chat going on with over a dozen people in it, live trading and trenching together. Look, they're live trading and trenching together, live streaming the trades. They're up hundreds% in profit. Join that voice chat. It's like a Fortnite lobby for the trenches. You're literally getting instant market feedback from a bunch of other people. 15 heads are better than one. You're going to do better if you're working together. So it's pretty cool. How do you join? It's that link right down there in the chat. It's totally free to join. Always will be free. You just copy that link and put it in your browser. Boys, I know I sound crazy, but who can cover a loan for me? I've been struggling. Sorry, lil bro. Nobody's gonna help you out. You're on your own. It's time for you to grow up and be a man. A man takes responsibility for his own financial decisions. You're not doing that right now. You're trying to get another grown man to pay for you. I'm not your dad. Why the fuck should I pay you? Clearly you're broke as fuck. Clearly you're bad at managing money. Why would I give you money? You're bad at managing money. You're not a bank. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Shut your bitch ass up. Lock the fuck in and hit the trenches. Come on. Until you do that, you're going to be stuck paying loans for the rest of your life. Now's the time. Now's the time to make the change. To stop being a little baby. A little baby bird who wants me to chew up my Bitcoin and spit it in your mouth. I'll spit in your mother's mouth, but not yours, bro. Time for you to man up. Alexander says, I'm learning so much from you. Respect. Just say no, bro? How about you just shut the fuck up and get out of my chat, you cockroach? Don't tell me what to say. You're asking me for money and then you're gonna tell me what to say? You got no authority over me, bro. I could toss a coin into your paper cup if you want. I'll see you on the side of the street. Alex says, I got a question. You like USD1 Bonk or is Pump better? I think Pump is better. USD1 and Bonk is fine, but they're extractive. Both Bonk is extractive and World Liberty Financial is extractive. So I wouldn't trust them when they combine forces. This coin, fuck ICE. We've had it on the stream as low as 12k market cap. It just pushed 160,000. As Diet says, a 12x. A 12x. We will meet up soon. Remember that. How are we going to meet up? You can't even afford your fucking rent, bro. You're going to drive over here? You're going to buy an airplane ticket? Motherfucker, you can't even afford your rent. We're not going to meet up anytime soon. If you listen to me and you take my advice, then maybe we'll meet one day. At which point you'll have a tremendous amount of respect for me for keeping it real with you and not just giving you a carrot on a stick. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to be an asshole. I'm doing it for the opposite reason. I'm doing it because this is the most important thing. The most important thing that you can do in your life. And until you make this change, you're going to be begging for the rest of your life. I'm doing this because those are the stakes. The stakes are the rest of your life. I'm doing it out of respect for you. I'm doing it out of respect for your money because you need to take this seriously. And clearly you're not. It's not because I don't like you. It's not because I'm trying to shit on you. I'm doing it because it's real. And it's the realest you're going to get. This world owes you nothing. Nobody cares about your money except for you. So lock in, lil bro. It's the best advice I could ever give you. Shit's worth a hell of a lot more than a loan. Man. Maria is mooning. Yeah, all three coins that we saw at the start of this have been doing quite well. All three coins that we've looked at are now 10x from when we saw them on stream. Literally all three coins up 10 times from when we saw them on stream. That's pretty good. That's 3 10x's in a row. And this one actually just wicked up 15k. That's a 15x. The trenches are hot right now. You know what this is a sign of, guys? You need to pay attention. You need to keep 10 toes down. You need to surround yourself with good influences, and you need to pay attention to the market. If you're not paying attention to the market, you're not going to make it. You caught this early because you watched my stream. You caught this early because you saw the original tweet. You caught this early because you saw it called in my Discord. The important thing is you had exposure to the market and you leveraged that exposure to find opportunity. That's what you guys should be doing all the time. This is the third coin in the past 15 minutes that has gone 10x. Isn't that crazy? The third coin in 15 minutes that's gone 10x. Good luck, bro. Godspeed. You're going to make your money, bro, but you're not going to make it here. You can do it. You have what it takes. This shit just wicked up to 180k. That's crazy, bro. Wow. Third 10x in the past 20 minutes. That's undeniable motion. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, thanks for the follows. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys are in the group too, because like I said, they are in the group live trading. There's almost 20 people in there right now. Live trading, helping each other out, showing people exposure to the market. All of these 10x's we just caught, they caught it in there. On the voice chat and in the text chat, in the free group. It's a free group. It's totally free. You change your fucking life. It's the best free group in crypto. What trading platform do I use? I use Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Axiom.trade. You got to be 18? Me? You're saying that I'm 18? Yes, I'm 18. What's up, everybody? It's good to see you guys. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. You gotta be 18 to join the Discord? Well, I should hope so. Yeah. If you're not 18, you shouldn't even be doing crypto. You should be playing Fortnite and Roblox. Man, kids are funny. They see a rule and they're like, oh, I can't do it. You realize you can just make an account with a fake age on it, right? Like, but respect. I'm not telling anyone to do that. I actually don't want kids in my group. I think you guys should probably just play Fortnite. Is it on the App Store or the web? Axiom? It's on the web. Axiom.trade. AXIOM.trade. But kids, if you did want to come to this island that we got, this shit is crazy, bro. It's got like jet skis. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Yeah, there's tunnels there. Like 115,000 market cap, and it's ranging upwards like crazy. A lot of volume on this. Meme coins? Yeah, this is meme coins. I've been learning meme coins on and off since 16, but started no stopping from 17. Respect. Yeah, lock in. Yeah, the first time I bought crypto, I was in high school. I was buying Bitcoin when I was like 15 years old. Yo, look at this shit. That's crazy. Could you take a look at Vexa VP? That shit sounds like ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Vexa VP. Oh, is this anime girl coin? Yeah, we saw this when I first launched my stream today. It was one of the first coins we looked at, and this thing's terrible. You're 15 and you made 8,000. Would I say it's good? Yes, it's really good actually. And if you keep up at that momentum, I've seen people with similar track records and they make a couple million before they turn 20. So work smarter, not harder. Be patient. Try to focus on knowledge over money, and eventually you're going to make a fuck ton of money. I think being young like that and in a position in your life where you don't have anything to lose is probably the best psychological circumstances to trade meme coins. Still not quite profitable. Lost a lot, but getting there slowly. Respect. Yeah, I mean, if you lock in from that early age, by the time you turn 20, you make a couple million, you're never going to have to work another day in your life. You literally have skipped the most miserable part of everyone's life. Like, that's the end game, isn't it? You've just been losing. You got to lock in. Got to lock in. Lessons over money. Experimentation. Practice makes perfect. You're not going to be good at this when you start. Crypto's like a foreign language. It's like an alien planet. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? You have a 0 soul balance? Oh yeah, sorry. I just transferred all my money out of this account because yesterday I took your mom to Nobu. I gave her a Tiffany necklace and I smashed her brains out. So I don't have any soul in my wallet right now, but don't worry, we're gonna run it back up. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches. I'm in Venly Cash right now, and I've 4x'd my money. Nice, well done. And a LARP? No, there's no LARP here, bro. In fact, I'm keeping it super real. Anybody that shows you money, anybody that shows you P&Ls, anybody that shows you screenshots, they're the LARPs, bro. Are you some kind of a financial cuck? You get aroused when you see other grown men making money? I got plenty of money, bro. And the number one rule of people that actually have money, they don't flaunt it, bro. That's not the point of this stream. This stream is about your money, not about my money. Lock in, little bro. Health Shop says, take profits on the way up. Get your initials out and keep a moon. Secure your money. Make it off the moon. That's real. I feel like I'm so close, yet so far. I'm swinging from P to L and then end up at a loss. Look, one mistake you're probably making is you're treating crypto like a zero-sum game. You're buying all in at one time and you're selling all out at one time. Are you a psychic? Can you read the future? The answer is probably not, right? And if you can't read the future, then you can't predict the perfect time to enter and you can't predict the perfect time to sell. So why are you trading like you can? You should be scaling in over time and scaling out over time, reassessing at each step of the chart on what the opportunity is, right? So that's one thing you can do to secure your profit, especially if you're swinging from profit to loss, which I assume means that you're round tripping. Boring says, what platform do you use to view and buy? I'm using Axiom, AXIOM.trade. That's actually how you trade? For sure. Well, then why are you losing, bro? Like, what's your problem? You have to look in a mirror or something and figure out what you're doing wrong. If you round trip a lot, then you're not doing it enough, right? You got to be a little bit heavier on the sell. Take profit, not screenshots. I've literally never seen you without your glasses. It's kind of crazy to me that people are still saying that in my chat when I've been streaming without glasses for over a month now. But respect. I guess I've never seen you either. I use Jupiter. Jupiter's aight, bro. It's fine for trading on an app, but Axiom is definitely the best when it comes to Solana meme coins. You're not chopped? No, absolutely not. I'm incredibly handsome and charismatic and intelligent and rich. Yeah. I'm Web 2 beautiful. Alex says, thank you, though, for interacting with the chat so much. Enjoy your streams. Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? Like, I want you guys to make money. You're not going to make money if you don't know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, ask me questions, and I'll answer them. That's the whole point. Thank you for saying I'm not chopped. That's more than most people say in my chat. What's the first step to find runners? I'm usually looking at volume. It's the quantitative indicator that I think to me closely represents demand. And demand is the driving force of price in any economic system. So if you see a lot of volume, that tells me the coin's worth looking at. For example, here's Claude, the white alligator. I think it was from the Bay Area and it died recently. 32,000 in volume. It's averaging over $10,000 in volume per minute. That puts it above all these other coins that it's competing against. So I could tap in there and I could check out what they're about. The chart fucking sucks. In this case, it got bundled pretty hard and I think it's just going to rug pull. So we can move on to another one. So first thing you're looking at is volume. That tells you if the coin's worth looking at. Then you're looking at distribution. That's who's holding what and how much do they hold. And then you're looking at narrative. Narrative is what's the coin about. So volume tells you if a coin's worth looking at. Narrative tells you if a coin's worth investing in. And distribution tells you if a coin's going to survive. If you have a good mix of all those three metrics, then you're going to be in a good boat. This coin, for example, pushing a brand new all-time high, 250,000. People are absolutely feasting on this right now. Bro, I bought the WAP subscription. How come I can't see the lessons? You probably misunderstand. You probably misunderstand it. Which one did you get? Did you get the Alpha Pass or the Class Pass? The Class Pass, look, here's WAP, Class Pass. The Class Pass grants access to regular, recurring educational classes hosted in the Crypto Rap Discord. Sessions cover a wide range of crypto, Web3, and market-related topics and may include special guests. These classes are designed for deeper learning, live discussion, and direct interaction with instructors and community. Class topics, timing, and frequency will vary based on audience demand and availability. If you read that, it's a pass for live classes. I'm not selling a course. Selling courses is a scam. Courses is information that you could just get anyways. Access to unlimited live classes in the Crypto Rap server. So if you have this pass, you can attend live classes. It's not like a, oh, buy my course thing. The reason why it costs money at all, and it's only $5, is because it's my valuable time, and it's an opportunity cost for me to be teaching the class when I could be streaming, right? So yeah, if you want recordings, the Alpha Battle Pass includes recordings. It says, includes Class Pass with elite graduate role and access to weekly classes. Watch replays of crypto classes. If you go here to the Class Pass, it says down here, can I watch recordings? This pass does not include recordings. Recordings for the classes are only available to Alpha Battle Pass members. Does that make sense? I think you misunderstood it when you bought it, if that was your approach. D-Golfer says, hey, what are we looking at? Any buyers or runners? Yeah, there's actually a bunch, D-Golf. We hit 3 10Xs in the past 20 minutes. This one right here has been shredding. Oh, you have the Alpha Pass? Okay, if you have the Alpha Pass, that's a different story. You see the Alpha channel here in the group? Right here? Alpha Chat, Alpha Voice. So there's a new channel in here. I'll make it right now. Class Recordings. Or actually, I'll call it Alpha Info. Alpha Info. Brand new channel. So in this Alpha Info channel, we will post any resources that we think are elite. For example, we've been sharing some wallets that you might want to track, some high profile wallets that you might want to track. We'll post those in here. And then we will also post the recordings. Now, I'm currently, as we speak, the recording is 2 hours long. It's 1.8 gigabytes. And Discord only allows for 500 megabytes of upload. So I'm currently compressing the recording for the class yesterday. So it's not in there yet, but it will be in there soon. It'll be in there like within the next 10 minutes. Sorry, not 10 minutes, but like within the next 2 hours. It needs to finish compressing. It's about 40% done right now. Does that make sense? Does that help you out? So you'll be able to see it soon. It's just not available yet. The class pass just got started like 3 days ago, so we're ironing out the kinks. But trust, you'll have access to it soon. It's 2 hours long. It's pretty informative. And then we're having another live class later this week. I've been talking to a couple people about coming in and guest lecturing. If I can secure that, then we'll get them in there. Otherwise, if I can't find a guest to come in, then I will personally do a live trading demo in the group. As you guys know, I never trade on my stream. I never trade in front of you guys. But for the Alpha Pass, we will do live trading demos in the group. So yeah. I mean, on the last class, we caught a literal 150x. Like, I was using a coin as an example in the class, and it went to 150 times from when we saw it in the class. So it's pretty valuable. But thanks for getting the Alpha Pass, bro. A lot of respect. A lot of respect. I appreciate that. I think it's pretty worthwhile. Pretty much everyone that's got it has said it's worthwhile. So the goal is that it ultimately pays for itself. Jack says, guests are cool, but I'm looking forward to the live trenching. Respect. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it was a great idea. It does add a lot of value to the pass, because otherwise I wouldn't do that. Fox says, if a coin has a retracement, where's the best time to buy? 50% from the top? Well, it kind of depends, case by case. Let's look at this one as an example. This thing topped out at 240K. It bottomed out at 75K. That's more like a 60 or 70% retrace from the top. So you would have had a great entry opportunity there. 50% looks more like around 120K, which is pretty much where this cup is right here. So you would have had a good opportunity to enter there. But the truth is, crypto's too dynamic and it's too volatile. You can't just have a one-size-fits-all rule of like, okay, when it retraces 50%, I buy. It doesn't usually work that way. You're going to have to basically approach every chart as a new animal and try and figure out whereabouts it's going to move. In this case, it moved like this. In other cases, it might retrace much less. For example, right here, went from 140K down to 100K. It was more like a 20 or 30% retrace, right? So the percentage variation is pretty dynamic. But the important thing is you're looking for a dip, right? Like a dip is going to be better to get in on than the top of a green candle. Do 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 do. Did this coin rug? Ouch! This coin rugged. Saw it jump up to 200K, instant wick down to fucking 20K. This is fucked up. You're gonna make a coin out of a person that died, and then you're gonna rug pull the coin? That is fucking fucked up, bro. There's a special place in hell for whoever sold this shit, bro. I swear. I swear. There's a special place in hell for whoever sold that shit. The devil's gonna be right there, and he's gonna make you ape coins of your dead family members, and he's gonna rug pull you. That is crazy. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. I can't believe that shit. Justice is doing really good. Yes, Justice is still hanging in there. Actually pushing a brand new all-time high right now. Crazy breakout wick. That retrace, that 60% retrace we were just talking about was a god tier entry right here. For eternity. Yeah, you're never going to escape. You're never going to escape from the rug. Every smart guy I know laughs like you. That's actually a really big compliment. I appreciate that. Because it's true. There's a lot of like strange vibe or physiognomy correlations between high intelligence individuals. So the fact that you picked up on that, it means a lot. I trust you in that. It's the same thing as Libras always wanting to have red hair. Fine line between genius and insanity? Yes. Thoughts on NEAT? Crazy engagement? NEAT was a pretty good runner in previous cycles, but nowadays I don't really care for it. If we zoom out on this, yeah, it went from 5 mil up to 20 mil. It's kind of bouncing a little bit. So why is this happening? The reason why this is happening is because we're currently entering an alt season. And alt season is when people look for high conviction long-term holds for opportunity late in a cycle. So we're late in the cycle right now. We just got through the weeds of a max extraction cycle where every coin lasted 2 days. People are sick of that. There was mass suppression happening at the top of the market. A lot of big names were selling a lot of Bitcoin and stuff. and keeping the price down. Now, for the first time at the start of the new year, the market's breathing a little bit. If you look at the 7-day chart, pretty much every major asset is up. But who's winning the most? The coins that are winning the most are the OG meme coins. Doge is up 25% within the past 7 days. Shiba's up 30% within the past 7 days. Pepe is up a whopping 65% in the past 7 days. These are all OG meme coins. And people are gravitating towards these because they're looking for high conviction long-term holds late in the cycle. NEAT is a bit of a newcomer, but it is an OG meme coin in that sense. It's one of these coins that's been around for a long time and that gets a lot of endorsement from Pump Fund, for example. It's up there in the cabal with Unstable Coin and Troll Coin and Chill House and all these other coins. I think all of these coins are liable to catch bids in these market conditions because there's been a tangible psychological shift towards wanting to invest in things and hold them long term. So that, I think, is what's happening on the chart right here. I don't think the coin's particularly good. I don't think the narrative's particularly strong. I don't even think the community's working particularly hard. It just happened to benefit from the psychological shift in the market. Good to see you, Smartly. Oh, man, I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna keep pushing. We've been at it for over 2 hours now. I'm kind of hitting a wall. Like, I would lay down and take a nap, but I guess I won't. Good to see you, Morgan. Welcome. Have you been winning on these coins like all these other people have? There's been some crazy W's in the chat. Yeah, that Justice coin's got a new all-time high, huh? Let's go on the 1 minute chart here. Yeah, brand new all-time high at 250K. So far, so great. Pengu? I like Pengu. Hey, good to see you, Dave. Shout out to Smartly. Good calls in the Discord? Hell yeah, Smartly. Shout out to you, bro. There are some good calls in the Discord. We're getting some magic back. Robin says, Maria screwed me. Robin, when did you buy? What market cap did you buy? Because we had Maria for a full, honest-to-God 20x, bro. If you missed the 20x without taking profit, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, yes, it did nuke. Yes, it did blow up. But it did a fucking 20x before it blew up. Like, there definitely was a chance to make some money there. Good morning, KS. Good to see you. Welcome. Pepe has been good for you. Respect. Diet says Maria can still run, holding a 15K floor. It definitely could. I mean, the narrative is strong, right? Like, she is the central figure in this whole landscape of coins that we're seeing right now. Like, she is essential for the narrative trend that we're seeing in the market. She is the meta. So you're seeing this coin pushing 230K. A rising tide lifts all ships. You might see them swoop back around and try and pump that one up again. Where is Pengu? Pengu's right here. Pengu is right here. Hi, I'm Pengu. Thanks for the 20 bandos. I appreciate your exit liquidity. Yeah. What's good, Seven? Pengu gonna fly? I like Pengu. I have a 5-coin portfolio going into 2026. Pump, Pengu, Soul Pump, Entropy, and Chill House. Pump, Pengu, Soul Pump, Entropy, and Chill House. That's my 5-coin portfolio going into 2026. Those are coins that I think are going to catch bids going into this alt season. Coins that I think have unique characteristics that that make for a good coin. Very nice calls. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think Pump is a good buy. Yes. I mean, so Pump is a terrible looking chart right now. It's very low. And the airdrop is a big issue that they need to remedy. But the truth is, Pump's revenue is about half of their market cap. Like, they make in a year half of their market cap. They've done millions of dollars in buybacks. They have one of the most effective flywheels in the industry, and they have the top grossing protocol of all time. So yes, I'm bullish on Pump. The platform is sick. It makes a ton of fucking money. And there's no other company on the planet whose market cap is less than double their revenue. Most companies have a massive multiplier of their revenue to market cap ratio. Pump Fund is unique in that sense. It's undervalued in that sense. If they can iron out the kinks on this airdrop shit and stop being a bunch of immature teenagers, then I think they'll actually create something brilliant. So I'm still bullish pump, even though most people are not. 250k and climbing, all-time high at 330k. So far, so good on this. 30k in Fartcoin? You have 30k in Fartcoin? Please tell me you're joking, bro. H-bar, what do you think? Man, fuck H-bar. Poly Penguin? Poly Penguin's nice. No joke, you have 30k in Fartcoin? That's different, bro. That's a different breed. I would have sold that shit after this recent pump. I'm assuming it has a recent pump right now, right? I mean, everything that I said about alt season is true about Fartcoin as well. It's obviously a big dog in the cycle. But, yeah, I don't know. Just bought a band of pump. I agree. Hey, respect. That was not financial advice, by the way. I just was giving you guys my 5-coin port. Link for the Discord, it's right down there in the chat. Totally free to join. Always will be free to join. I'm trying to pull up this fucking Fartcoin chart. Fartcoin. 430 mil. Up 2% today. I would be curious of the 7-day numbers, but it must be doing pretty well, right? Yeah, 7-day numbers look great. Going from 0.26 to 0.47. I mean, that was epic. I mean, it pretty much doubled in market cap, right? Really great growth here. Really great growth here, just in the past week. It goes back to what I was saying about altcoin. People are looking for opportunity late in the cycle in high conviction plays that they can hold long term for a profit. Fartcoin falls perfectly into that category. It was the dominant coin of a previous cycle. And the first coins that people will look to is the dominant coins of previous cycles. It's a little bit old. It's a little bit washed. People have kind of, you know, left. But in an alt season, like right now, people come back. People think, oh, things are mooning, so what should I buy? Well, Fartcoin was kind of a big deal. Let me buy that. It looks pretty low right now. And that's what you're seeing on the chart. It's a psychological shift that leads to great price action for OG runners. Do I think this is sustainable? I'm not too sure. Like it's already gained so much, and it's at such a high market cap. Clearly, somebody thinks that it's valuable. Like, clearly market makers are in here and VCs and shit. Like, there's big money at work in order to double a market cap of this size. But from a narrative perspective, I'm not particularly bullish on it. What coin is that? That's Fartcoin. Fartcoin. The first ever tokenized on-chain fart. It's actually an AI derivative narrative. Man, I'm a little disappointed in how few viewers we have right now. Like, we have less than 90 people watching when we were pushing over 100 for pretty much the whole live. Can you guys do me a huge favor? I need y'all to help me out with this. I need y'all to type in the chat. Type anything in the chat. I don't care. Like, type whatever you want. Type it in the chat and see what everyone says. Type it in the chat. Just type anything. It really goes a long way if you send a message. And then the other thing I need y'all to do, after you sent that message, tap the screen. So everyone send a message and then everyone tap the screen. It goes a long way to increase the presence of the stream. 6-7. Hey, good to see you guys. Look, there's the energy. That's what I wanted. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the W. Shout out to BJ Pudell coming out from Collingwood, Ontario. What's good? What's good, Jojo? Yo, it's a pleasure to have you guys. Leaderboard for the last 3 hours. Holy moly. Look at this, guys. Whoops. Let me show you guys the leaderboard for the last 3 hours. This is going to knock your socks off. In the last 3 hours alone in our group, literally 3 hours, literally today, the 22x, the 14x, and the 9x. The 6x, the 5x, the 3x. This is for the past 3 hours. Not bad. In the past 3 days, literally just 3 days, 254x, 112x, 44x, 37x, 25x, 22x, 20x, 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 20x. That's just in the past 3 days. This group is locked in. These guys are cooking 24/7, 365, and the best part, it's totally free. It always will be free.